Right, folks, if everyone's ready, Lurch, if you're ready,
Ready as I'll ever be.
We're gonna, I suppose we'll go on with the goddamn show, I suppose.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, what?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, for
Doghouse Bat Radio. This is Doghouse Batted Radio.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cock to this our stern.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? It is myself, the most handsome man in podcasting, Scott Taylor, aka Big Daddy Sasquatch. How are you all doing? It's been a bit of a rough kind of couple of weeks there for everyone. That's what I'll say, a couple of weeks. Been a rough week because we're now recording, well, this week only, a week after the last show. This is a very, and again, it's just to get us back on schedule because poor Lurch has been climbing the fucking walls. Lurchy, how are you doing, pal?
Hello.
He's been suffering, the poor man, because we've been, we were off schedule. We're now back on schedule, recording tonight, and the man is no longer, threatening to open an artery in the bath.
My anus is relaxed slightly now.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good to
thinking,
hear.
well, that's
And of course, speaking of beautifully relaxed anuses, we also have the Sunday Night Delight himself. The Slick Rick, the moneymaker himself, Moneymaker Maynard. How are you doing, Moneymaker Maynard?
Hey! Hello.
Moneymaker Maynard. How the hell are you doing, pal?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right.
Good. You are looking fantastic.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Which bugs my tits a little bit, to be honest with you, because you're a man who, you're hitting a bit of a high number now, age-wise.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
The big one next year.
And yet you're still doing this whole thing where, the black don't crack. You still look the same as you did like 10 years ago.
Standard requirement. Standard requirement.
Like if I put this camera on for people watching live right now, look at the state of me. Look at the fucking state of me. I look like an old man now. I'm getting like the grey through the beard. The grey's coming in through the beard. I've got my fucking binoculars with me so I can read the emails and shit later on
I'll
too.
get an email, a text later on next week going, did I leave my glasses there?
Oh, guaranteed. I'm forgetting fucking everything as well too. It's ridiculous.
Gotta find my glasses.
And here you come in here looking pristine. Oh, I've been at the fucking gym. I've been at the high karate. I'm all good to go. It makes me sick, to be honest with you. All fit and stuff.
That's the secret of the gym. Just shake the fuck out them 10s. Just shake them 10 kilos like mad. 50s are safe, but just shake them 10s.
50s are safe. They've got a Lear dust in them, no handy as well too. So, Lurch, I want to start the show this week with some commiserations. Because you've had a tough one, man. You've had a tough... I don't know if you've heard, Maynard, but he's experienced a couple of deaths this week.
I'm bereaving.
It's a horrible time.
Commiserations.
There were a few messages came through our small group chat that we have for organising. Lurch and I and have a wee chat about and Coops have a wee chat about what we do for the show and plan things out and stuff. That's fine. You've obviously seen that. You're part of that too.
Yeah.
But Lurch had messaged privately to say, look, some horrible things have happened. Horrible things. Now, as we all know, Lurchy here, during one of his low sessions, one of his times when he was, not on a show. Because, again, folks out there in the real world, you've got to remember, what the fuck has he done now? Folks in the real world, you've got to remember that if Lurchy's not on a show, if we're not on a regular schedule, his brain goes all to mince and he has to buy things and do things and pursue things.
Emotions, man.
He buys his emotions. So, a while back there, and Fearless Banter has guessed right, it's the chickens. He bought chickens. There's been death in the family, Maynard.
Oh, no.
So you know how we had the 3 chickens outside there and his wonderful coop that he has in the back there. What were they called again, Lurchy? There were
Shaniqua, Nene, and Cinnamon.
Shaniqua, Nene, and Cinnamon.
One of them's deed, and I can fit in it is.
I thought you said it was the... Now, we do know from current or previous shows, that one of the chickens was a little bit aggressive. You were saying before.
Oh, it was a bullying cunt.
Aye?
You ever seen the film Scum?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bit like that. Like, as soon as a bit of it, it's like, I'm the fucking daddy now.
Oh, no.
Just like,
your fucking two.
just like life has to be a top dog.
Got to be a top
Always has
dog.
to be a top dog.
There's got to be an alpha male.
Exactly.
I mean, that's you in this room, of course, but,
Being sexist. These are being sexist because they're lady chickens.
Oh, are they? Sorry, I will.
All chickens are ladies unless it's a rooster.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's an
Exactly,
educational
exactly.
show.
That's a good
This is
point.
a very educational show,
yeah.
right? Because we're also going to find out tonight, where do women have the curliest hair?
Right, okay. Where did...
Africa.
What?
you on about? You fucking. would
Where
that
do
what people
women
like you
have
here?
the curliest hair?
Africa?
Why would they have the curliest hair in Africa?
You never. They're running on about their vaginas. Like you were thinking because your mind is. in
I
the gutter.
didn't think about vaginas.
Constantly, Taylor.
I was thinking about the heat hair. So how are they curlier on the heat in Africa?
This is a McGuinness fucking Britannica book of the stairs.
Okay, right. Like, see, most of us when we're doing show prep, we'll look up like what's happened in the week and what's in the news. No, largely goes back to the old fucking
Tree of
Britannica.
knowledge. The tree of knowledge,
the
boys.
tree
Used to
of
collect that every week. Get the ring binders and separate it.
The women with the curliest hair in the world, turns out, are in Africa. So there you go. That's okay.
Well, here you go. Here's another
Oh.
week. Fitted Neil Armstrong safe when he first walked on the moon.
Oh, fuck, this is the moon.
There's no way a cow jumped over here.
Right, okay. But by the way, the word of the chicken loss has distraught Abby Skinner there in the chat room. She's shouting, no, stop.
Oh, Abby, it's in the wheelie bin if you're witness.
It's in the wheelie. Oh, no, it didn't. So
get
what
it.
were the first signs the chicken was on the way out?
Kempfin, like, say you're you'll know as a bouncer.
Right, okay.
Kempfin, you're outside in the winter.
Yes.
And then somebody maybe comes in for the outside for it's fine and cozy and they realise how cold it is and they're like, fucking wise up.
Oh,
boys.
yeah, they're
Get the hands
pulling
in the
it.
pocket.
Yes,
they're like,
aye.
tensed up. Now, fucking hell.
The shoulders go forward.
Well, either Shaniqua, Nene, or Cinnamon
Right.
come out the house one day like this, and it was like, oh, fucking wise up, it's Carl.
Oh.
But you'll notice, can how they've got the bloop and the bloop?
Yes.
The head bit.
crest and the waddle. Is it called a waddle? I think it's called the bit at the bottom.
I
that
don't
hangs
know.
from
I
chin.
know the bit you mean.
Yes.
Turkeneck.
Turkeneck.
The colour starts to drain for there when they're getting on well.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
So there's one that's been getting bullied to fuck.
So they turn into black and white.
No, the one that's been getting bullied, monochrome.
Monochrome.
The one that's been getting bullied before looked like Ken the boy in the greenhouse in Scum.
Yeah.
They got
Yes.
the rape on him.
Right. Got the rape put on
SPR
him,
fucker
okay.
outside's wandering about with no tights on.
Oh, no.
It looks like I'm using him. He's got it's like bare legs. You go, oh, that's a chicken drumstick.
Oh, no.
I can see your chicken drumsticks.
Oh no.
So SPR fucker's been getting bullied.
Right.
But the one that does the bullying come out and was like, oh, I'm a bit unwell.
Oh, no.
Big Marge.
Big
She's like, "I'm a
Marge.
bit unwell."
Shaniqua.
So
Cinnamon. I'm going to guess it was cinnamon.
it was one of those.
Because Nene and Shaniqua aren't taking no shit.
No. Well,
Let's face it.
I'm stood looking at it one morning while I'm waiting for my taxi and I'm going,
Oh,
you look a bit unwell.
okay.
I'll maybe think about when I come home. But when I come home, it's dark and they put themselves to their bed. So I don't see them the next day. So the
All
following
tucked
day,
in.
I opened their house. Come on, Nick, my knees. They just
okay.
come din-dins. So fucking two of them, woof, straight up, eating their food. And then the other ones just stood at the doorway. And I'm like, oh, fucking wise up. Why is it stood there?
Oh, no.
Stood there for 5 minutes. And then it just went,
Looking like a 1945 photograph.
and it just went, oh,
Oh, no.
and threw itself out the
It
cage.
didn't.
Walloped the swing, scared the fuck out of me and those
There's
other
a swing
two.
in the cage.
Oh, they've got a chicken swing.
Oh, that's wonderful. A chicken swing.
Got a fucking good
Is that a
exercise
sex
yard.
thing or something? Or
No,
what
no, it's a good exercise yard.
is it? Right, okay.
They've got weights. They don't touch your 50s either.
No, do they?
So,
It's a set of wings on him.
so it come fleeing out and it just landed in a heap. And I'm like, ooh, are you just going to lie there all day? And it just lay there like, help me, Bubby.
Oh, no.
And then it started
No.
and it started looking for food aside it, so it's gone. For the little specks on the ground, I'm like, oh, fucking wise up. So I went and got a jug of food
no.
and I'm like sprinkling it in front of me, going, it'll be fine. And I'm going, it's not happening, eh? So I took there's like a lock, it's just like a bit of wire that's bent over that locks their door
Okay.
for the main cage. So I opened that up and I bent in and I'm like, get up. I'll get the poke of life. So I'm like, get up. And the other two were going mental. So then I tried to lean in to grab it and they started fucking attacking me. So they were obviously protecting
Yeah.
Of course.
their
colleague.
their colleague that's very injured.
It's like Band of Brothers.
Oh,
You know?
so
It's like Black Hawk Down. You don't leave a Marine behind.
it was in the middle of the coop, the run.
Mm-hmm.
So I poked it and then I flicked it over into the side. It went, like an upturned turtle. I'm like, oh, that's my taxi. I've got to go. So I left, right? And I was thinking
no.
about it all day. Like, well,
Can I just say
come back.
that Fearless Bander 19 chat room has maybe won the comment of the week so far. With Cinnamon has wheelie been unwell.
That's foreshadowing.
Excellent.
So I come back later on at night. Now, bearing in mind, it was in the middle of the run. And then they've got
Okay.
a water bowl and a food bowl. S fucker was over underneath the water bowl. Dude.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
But I think it got battered to death.
Oh no.
I think the other two beat it to death.
So they saw their chance and thought, you know what,
You cunt.
you've been picking shit on us for long enough.
Let's get straight up.
I've seen someone like this on Prisoner Cell Block 8.
Yeah, I know.
They all turned on fucking B. Hey, fuck you.
That's it. Be in the cell. That's it.
So I'm trying to get the torch on. I'm turning my glasses off. Hold on. We have a call.
On that trouser press of a black guy.
We have a call.
Oh, do we? Is it who we think it is?
It's hello, caller. You're on the show.
Oh, hello, caller. You're on the show.
Hello.
Hey! Hey! Mr. Pink. Now, I noticed that. Do you notice how he's managed to call? Because Maynard's here and Maynard's not currently overseeing the gulag. Ooh. So, Pink, I imagine you've done your normal kind of like, grabbed your Nokia 3510 and snuck to the wheelie bins at the back of the Lavy block and you're having a wee call from there.
If only you could perceive just how shit the technology I'm using just now is, it would make you laugh.
Well, I mean, we've got a good idea because, from what we can gather, like your level of technology since you left the show hasn't changed since, nothing has been updated. You're still living in 1945 up there, sadly, in the hills and in the Gulag. I can't imagine the Gulag's got like fibre broadband, to be fair. Has it, Maynard?
Windows 95 is a wonderful thing.
Windows 95.
No, it's a little bit short of getting fibre, but no, fibre's not far away because Maynard's big in oil and he's fucking gonna splash out.
It's going to sploosh your juice.
They didn't get big and all by frivolizing. You steady yourself, fella. Steady now.
So how have things been in the Gulag for you recently, Mr. Pink? I know that things are tough in there. We have had people, messaging in and asking, if you can get an inside viewpoint as to like, I'd say a day in the life of a member of Maynard's Gulag.
Well, as you can imagine, it's not very good. It's there's not much happiness down here, to be fair. I mean, but there's comings and goings. There's comings and goings. We did have an interesting arrivee this week.
Oh. Somebody has arrived in the Gulag.
Have you heard of Isla Bryson?
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh no! No. Well, yes.
Did you
I
get a
have
conjugal visit?
I've heard of Isla Bryson. Don't know if you've heard, Maynard, about the recent drama in Scottish politics, where, of course, with the new gender reform bill we have in Scotland, where you can self-identify now, no matter I think it's from 16 upwards, allegedly, could be lower, no idea. Haven't looked into it thoroughly, but now, of course, we've got a problem where there was a serial, I believe, a rapist, a male rapist. Who
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that we're bringing it up. Name of the rape thing.
Male rapist, like chickens, male rapist.
We might be on thin ice with this.
Might be on thin ice. Who I think then has self-identified as a woman, who now goes by the name Isla Ferguson, I believe it is, who was about to be transported to a women's prison to
Taylor,
serve time.
do you identify as a woman with your D cups?
I identify as a fucking fridge because I'm not full of fucking beef and chicken and chips.
Cock.
I'll tell you what, it was a bit of a shock to me because the first thing I thought was fucking hot sauce coming down from this.
For a conjugal. Oh dear.
Surely. So this guy is a rapist.
I'd have fucking slapped that arse silly.
So this woman, who was a guy, who now identifies as a woman, she was in her dead name days a rapist, allegedly.
Yeah.
I think, well, I say allegedly, I think it was proven, sort of, and I think a stalker or maybe abuser woman.
Tread carefully, Scott.
I'm treading very carefully. This is all allegedly. Who's then seemingly was going to be transported to a women's prison to serve her time. I believe that's now been changed, and she's now being transported to a men's prison. But now, I think following that, today, there's been more scandal about another trans woman who I think was previously a serial stalker of women and sexual harasser, and allegedly, who's now getting shipped to a women's prison. And there's more hoo-ha about this, you see. So I mean, Maynard, what's your policy in the Gulag there about accepting people of different
The trannies.
self-identify the trannies, essentially.
It doesn't matter. You don't get fucking lumped in. It does not. It doesn't matter if you're.
So you have no division at all. It's all like one big block. You're all
just
fend
one
for
big
yourselves.
block. That's it. I ain't fucking about with none of this. It's either. Yeah, I'm not even getting into it. You're just going in, and that's it. End of.
Is it a bit like Escape from New York, where they just all get piled in one place? And I mean, obviously, Pink, you can give us maybe a better insight as to how things are, or kill or be killed there in the Gulag.
So what you're telling me, Maynard, is my order/delivery of instant woman kit from Wish that I've ordered, so that I could trans into a woman to try and
Jesus
allure you with my seductive charms, is a waste of time. Is that what you're trying to say?
I've seen you in real life. There is no danger. There's no kit going to work there, big boy. That's not happening. That's not happening.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen Pink many moons ago, dolled up,
Yeah.
pair of high heels, long dress.
I'm sure it'd be lovely, but you're just not my cup of tea, Chief. That's no.
But
no.
see, you say that before
Come
before
on,
the bit's
Maynard.
buttered.
Are you not going to conform? Are you not going to conform to the stereotype of your average black man who likes a large playground?
No.
See,
No.
see.
That's just no.
Dale Ramage in the charm raises a good point, Mr. Pink, is maybe if you order a zebra print dress, that might appeal more.
Well,
Going by Maynard's history, like,
Was an air coat in Escape from New York. It was chock full of nuts.
so Pink, obviously, you have this incoming lady to the Gulag. How else have things been there in the deep dark cells and the deep dark world of the Gulag?
well, I can just sort of confirm for anyone listening, wondering whether or not this thing is going to have a nice, easy time down here in the Gulag, and I can confirm it's not. I'm
thrashing
not
it's
the
gonna
shit
get.
out of it.
You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
you cannot say it. You cannot. You cannot say it.
I can.
Okay.
Because we do not know what pronouns it's using, and I believe it could be classed as one, and that's currently. And anyway,
You
what
just
fucking
put that
choice has it
person to
got?
work,
It's
Pink.
the Gulag.
Put them to work.
It and the itself. Have you heard that there's cunts identify as frogs?
As frogs.
Frogs and frog self. There's a lassie on TikTok.
Frogs and frog self.
It should use you all the pronouns for how she's feeling that day. Frog and frog self.
Why is this?
Oh, I love it.
Why are people even pandering to these fucking idiots? I'm sorry, but why?
Well,
Oh, Scott, your neck muscles stood it there.
did they?
No, it's if fair enough. If
He's
it's when
his neck's on the 50s. Look, Maynard.
I'm on the 50s here, pal. Fucking hell.
it's when people are saying that the frogs and all that bullshit. So you're telling me you're a frog? I am a frog. I'm a frog. All right. I've not seen a frog on a computer before. Stop your shit.
I mean, have you heard about the alleged Banff cats? So, now this is, I mean, it's probably bullshit, made up by kids for a laugh. I don't believe it entirely. The school have come out publicly and denied it.
Yeah.
But allegedly, there are school kids in Banff, which is maybe about, 20 odd miles from here, say 30 miles, in Banff, who identify as cats. And they have been seemingly protesting because they're not allowed litter trays in the school. And there was allegedly, again, I believe it's bullshit, but there you go, there was a video going round of one of them having a shit on the floor because a protest, a dirty protest, because there was no litter boxes to fucking drop it. Abby says she's seen some photographic evidence. There's a photo doing the rounds of some
Is
woman.
that a table leg that's really scratched up?
Is it like it's like a few glasses knocked off a shelf, maybe, or something. A candle, on the floor. I mean, there's a photograph doing the rounds of, I believe, would you call him a furry or just a cat in Banff, like a tall woman
Cat
with
and
green
cat
hair,
self.
cat self, with the cat makeup on and stuff, and walking around the heart of Banff. Cool, do your thing. But I don't know how. But the problem is, though, right?
Sturgeon, Scotland, eh?
The school have come out and
Hold on,
said,
no, but don't all women then identify as cats?
"Oh,
Because they're
That's-
selfish cunts?
oh, you've got a sin bin for you, pal, later on. My God,
I'm thinking back to when I was at school and there was a kid who shit his pants called Shitty Mitty, and to this very day, that is what we know. That's what we know him as. He got ripped for that daily. So why are kids allowing this
Shitty
now?
Mitty.
Why
Fucking
are
hell.
Why are kids allowing this now? It's outrageous.
because you have to be sensitive to everyone's.
I'd sort that out if I was in if it's true, if I was that teacher, I'd sort this out in a heartbeat. 1, cats don't go to school. Get
True.
out. 2, I'm sure these kids have got smartphones. Take them off them. 3,
Cats not phones.
roughly at about 6 months, cats get neutered.
Oh.
Have these kids been neutered? No. Vet. Fuck off. Done. Now they're crying. Oh, I'm not really a cat. Oh, so you don't know what you are. Psychiatric ward. Done. Sorry.
Lock him up.
End of. It stops it all. It stops it. Someone's got to be the bad guy here, and if it has to be me, then fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's speechless.
I'm no, but
Look at his he's like, oh no, I'm going to get so much joy when I get home.
no. I mean, yes. I've got to be careful what I say.
Thing is, though, Maynard, if you were a teacher nowadays,
Yeah.
you'd be doing a longer stretch than that cross-dressing rapist fuck.
Allegedly.
That was a hard R-bomb.
Wasn't it just holy fuck? But so
Because
long.
you'd be dishing out the minder slaps to the kids.
Oh, well,
of
that
course,
works.
yeah.
You'd be straight to jail.
Well, sometimes you got to do that.
Piece of goo for you.
Was it?
But it's
Yeah,
true.
damn it.
It's for me. I don't care what people do with their lives, but when it comes to, I think I'm an animal. No, fucking knock it off.
Oh, it's a strange sound coming from this
Is
thing.
there a bomb I want to go off in the gulag?
I think so. What's happening?
Is that,
Can you hear
is
that
that the
sound?
SMP outside with like battering rams about to put the door in?
Well, I wouldn't be bustling.
Fuck, I've only got 2 guard chickens that can sort it out now.
Is it on your phone, Largest? I'm trying to get it through your phone. Oh, look, see, there we go.
Sorry.
I'm checking the tabs
I
here,
know,
going, what
I'm
the
due
fuck
for
have I
my
done?
meds. I'm due for my meds.
You're
to
due for
stop
your
me
meds. Oh,
being
cool,
cat
okay.
and cat self.
Oh, God, you can't say. Fuck.
This is usually when I take a metrazapine and 2 magnesiums.
Oh, do you?
And I get a lovely sleep.
Oh, nice.
Just lovely.
Excellent. Does it magnesium help you fall asleep there? Is it nice?
It does.
It does.
It does. Take magnesium at night, gents, before you go to your bed.
Ah,
and you'll have
well.
the best sleep in the world.
I've made the mistake of taking magnesium in the mornings. I'm doing it all wrong.
Did you take all that fucking supplements I gave you?
They're still there. Well, I've
They're
been,
unopened.
No. I'm using them. I'm using them.
I've been taking that ZMA tablets, and they give you some mental dreams.
Oh, really?
Aye, outrageous dreams.
Oh, they're great though.
Oh, you sleep like mad, but the shite I've been dreaming, like, oh no, that's not good.
ZMA.
what-
What's ZMA?
Is that
Zinc,
a,
magnesium, and arhin. I don't know.
is that a my protein supplement?
No, it's shit. What is it now? It's green and black. I can't mind who it is now.
Oh,
Something nutrition.
yes. I don't. There was a deep breath there.
Oh.
I was expecting with a deep breath.
Is-
We don't get any fucking supplements in the gulag. Please, sir, can I have some more?
That's a good point, actually. What do they get for nutrients in the gulag?
Bread and water. Porridge at Christmas.
We ain't getting no fucking fried chicken, that's for sure.
Fucking damn right.
It was wonderful tonight, Mr. Pink. You love this. That obviously in the gulag, not to make you feel bad, being stuck there in the gulag away from society and stuff. But in recent shows, Mr. Lurchy there has been cooking up a storm for pre-shows, and we came in tonight to what was quite awesomely a wonderful fajita. Was it a fajita muffin?
A fajita cheesy muffin.
Fajita cheesy muffin.
That's
Good
my
lord!
Tinder bio name.
Oh, it's the best. The best.
That was good.
I mean, I'm glad
Hey,
the desk
listen,
here.
it's not as if we don't get. Listen, we do get care packages down here. I did get a Lurch care package the other day, but the what can we say? The abomination that is the pizza wrap doesn't travel well.
Oh no! Really? Oh no! Did it fall apart, or did it just come looking a bit kind of soggy and lifeless?
I mean,
A bit like a chicken in your
literally,
garden.
I could have gone and seen David Dickinson and got a pair of vintage Doc Martens from fucking Grange Hill, chowed on them, and they'd have been softer than the fucking pizza thing.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Oh no, Lurchy, what are you playing at?
Maynard, you need to get them a convection oven in a gulag.
Convection oven?
We have steam function.
As far as I'm aware, they didn't have ovens down there.
The only oven's the one that go into the end.
They do a hot breath for it to heat it up. So, I don't know if you heard Mr. Pink there before you managed to call in there from the gulag that Lurchy, of course, has lost a dear friend and colleague here at Lurch Towers. One of his chickens, Cinnamon, has bit the bucket.
I thought you were going to say his dad.
Well,
I know, we're fucking. I couldn't outlive Ahan.
exactly. He's like him and
Chop-
cockroaches.
I chop that cunt's head off. He'll still go. I just lost your jack, by the way.
So one of his beautiful chickens. Luckily, Shanae and Nene. Sorry, Shaniqua and Nene are both Shanae. But that's what you know when you get like a celebrity couple and you combine their names. There you go,
Oh no, it's
Shanae.
just Nene.
Nene and Shaniqua. I'm saying you combine the names.
Nick and Nene.
Shaniqua and Nene. No, you can't even say that. That sounds really bad. Oh Jesus, you're treading thin water here, pal. Holy moly!
So what you're trying to say is one of his chickens died.
One of his chickens died.
Broom breed.
Did he sell the carcass through the shop?
I nearly did.
I did think of that.
I
to be
nearly
fair.
did. There was a Polish couple in the shop Friday go, do you have happy chickens? And I'm like, well,
Happy
I'm like,
chickens.
cheers for twisting the knife, but
Oh no!
we like a whole happy chicken. And my sister's going, what? She's got a little happy chicken. She's like, fit, a guinea fowl, a wood pigeon. I go, no, she's wanting a free range chicken. And in the back of my head, I'm going, oh, I've got one in the wheelie bin.
Oh no!
If you want to give me 20 minutes in a taxi, I can start you. It's recently deceased.
Because I was going to
It
ask,
was
of
broom
course.
breed. It was frozen stiff, eh?
Oh, aye.
Like my sister, I could have fucking resuscitated it. I'm a paramedic.
Out with the paddles, clear. But then surely, like having a chicken pass away in your garden, and with you being like a highly qualified and highly respected butcher, you know, surely you think, you know, I could maybe make a wee bap out of that.
Well, I thought about it, but I'm like, if I had the bird flu.
Oh, what about the burp? Oh,
My deef egg man, he's got bird flu just now.
really?
So the other lassie that I get eggs for,
Uh-huh.
she come in, she goes, I notice you've not got duck eggs. I said, I know. Like, his neighbour in, he's got the bird flu.
The bird
She
flu.
whispered it like it was a really bad thing. She goes, he's got the bird flu.
Like it was a pensioner mentioning a racist term or something like the bird flu.
He's got the cancer.
Oh,
It was like that. I'm
okay,
like,
yeah.
I said, I did fucking wonder. She goes, he's being treated like a bloody criminal. Like, eh? She goes, that's police in his driveway to be a cunt guy if you get a pint of milk.
Oh no! Oh
Never
Jesus
leave his
Christ!
house.
Bloody
He's like
hell!
locked down.
Because of this bird flu.
And he's deaf. That's like picking on the fucking disabled.
Oh, no.
The disabled.
hell.
How do you tell him to sit down and shut his doors? You know, it's a thing.
No, Steven!
Do you know what's been bugging me for the whole show so far? And since I arrived here tonight, Maynard, something's been bugging me. Something's been off about Lurchy.
What's that?
Completely off.
know
And it's
exactly
just,
what
it's
it is.
throwing me for sex. Don't fucking change it now, pal.
he
Don't
done?
you? He's wearing regular glasses. See?
Oh, yeah.
It threw me because I've only seen the man wearing shades during
That's
the show
right.
for the last like fucking 6 weeks, maybe 3-4 months. Oh, there they go. Look, shades are on now, though.
We've got the blue
And I'm
blockers
looking at
on.
him going, what the fuck is wrong with his face? And then I realised, normal glasses.
That was my evil, non-gender specific twin.
Oh, I
So
see, yeah.
I'll take his place now.
Right.
It's a bit like,
Hello.
it's a bit like
Oh, no.
Superman and Clark Kent when he changes his binoculars, isn't it?
I said yes.
Here's Lurch.
Oh,
Where
there's
you
Lurchy. Where have you?
been? Who's that jabroni who was sat there a
Oh,
minute
and
ago?
again, he fucking comes into who's often enough. Like,
Chicken killing fuck.
That's a cracking fucking burrito or whatever that was. It was damn good.
Fajita chicken,
Fajita.
cheesy chicken muffin thing.
cheesy chicken muffin.
I don't know.
Now,
Open
I'm
a
not
cafe
gonna,
for fuck's
I'm not
sake.
going to tell you where that chicken meat come from, but
Oh, shit. Oh, dear.
I also had another death.
Well, this was the part I was going to get to, was that obviously not only were you traumatized with the death of a beloved chicken,
Same night, me and her, this happened.
I got a
This is some
video.
Angelo Lansbury shit here.
I got
Fucking hell.
I got a video sent to me of Lurchy Purchy. Well, I say a video, not of him, but of his floor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And all I can see is like 2 cats running around on his floor, and you know, just going hell for leather. And I'm, what the fuck is this video all about? And it turns out, well, in fact, if I can find
Can I
it,
give you a bit of backstory?
okay, do it.
So, I was celebrating one for the homies, the fallen homies.
It was
so
pouring one out for the homies.
I cracked a bottle of Mad Dog. So, oh, here, Maynard. Can this cunt come over at my house last week?
Yeah.
And he had on Crocs.
I did.
No.
And socks. And I'm not even ashamed of
And you
it.
came that also had on Crocs.
Who?
Kyle.
No.
There was 2 pairs of Crocs in my house last week.
It was the best.
And
In
Ken
fact,
Foot
do you know
the
what?
Dead.
Because they're so similar in size, we swapped one each. He had white Crocs. I had dark blue Crocs.
Yeah, Pink. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There could be a 2-for-1 swap coming for the Gulag right now after hearing this.
Listen, Maynard, what you've got to understand is wearing Crocs is like
Comfortable.
getting a blowjob from a man.
You've got
it's
mine.
only gay if you look down.
We're speaking to Sandal Boy here, Maynard. Remember, we're the only two that wear appropriate footwear.
Exactly. Touch me.
Boom.
Dancing espadrilles.
Exactly. Crocs. Come
The
on.
thing
man.
is, I feel bad because I spent so long in the past insulting Mr. Pink for the whole sandals and socks thing, and then I realised, like the Crocs, your feet breathe. You know,
Taylor,
it's like,
it's no Crocs
it's a
from a
world of
hooligans in
comfort.
Brooklyn, does it? It's Tim's.
Listen, you lucky fucks. What I'd give for a pair of Crocs? I'm in the gulag. I've got fucking paper shoes.
You lucky to have that.
So, I don't know if you'll hear this, Pink, but I've got. Sorry.
Backstory. Sorry, I come home, so I'm celebrating for the homies, right? And I'm stood in the kitchen, but the cat is like there in my book suppository,
Okay.
and she's like proper death eyes. And I'm like, "Are you identifying as a school child? What's going on here?" Right? So she's staring at all my books, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And then something caught the corner of my eye, and I'm gonna, if that is a tarantula, I am out of this fucking house.
Oh, aye.
Have you never seen Robogarda?
A tarantula.
The Robogarda,
Robogarde.
it is an Irish piss take, a Robocop.
Oh, I have not seen that.
And it's Robocop here. I have to go break up a Protestant illegal funeral. And he goes, Base, can you hear me? Don't worry about it. It's a Protestant funeral for a tarantula. A tarantula.
He went from like Irish to a little bit of Indian there and then back to Irish again.
Well, I was confused with the North and South. It's like, it's a Protestant
What,
funeral.
that wasn't a clip from an 8.5 Hot Mum.
What is that Irish accent?
I was like,
Lovely boy.
I was subconsciously trying to be Robocop being Irish.
Okay.
I'll go let me go put my sunglasses off and get my brother back through. He might be able to do it better.
Get Liam back on the show because Lurch is fucking things right up here. Come on now. Holy fuck.
Those hints of every accent in the
What
world.
is everything happened there? That was a whole stramash of accents.
Because I was thinking about a tarantula. I thought I saw a tarantula just go boom in the back. I'm like, fuck off. I ain't got enough matches. I couldn't get a fuck about my on-sweet Blockbuster. His place has gone up in flames. But the cat stood there for ages. And I thought, right, I want to sit in the living room, drown my sorrows, and watch a bit of, what I really like just now?
Porn.
Facebook videos.
Those,
You know, it's got like a
they're the
little TV
worst.
screen. It's fucking dog shit. I've been seeing stuff about like 60 days in prison where people go into prison on like A&E and it's like they're undercover, but they end up slapping the prisoners about it on. I'm like, oh, I'd fucking love to be on there.
Ramesh says, "Can you fly, Sheemish?"
60 days in prison. Try fucking 8 years.
Save some for me, Bobby.
So I see this thing, right? And then I just heard a me. And I, was that washing machine kicking off? And then someone went whoomp under my feet. And I went, ah!
So I've got like a video that. So this is obviously Lurchy on his sofa filming the floor where two cats are currently racing around his coffee table, and there's a couple of audio files that come in or voice clips afterwards. But
I am hearing a fucking holocaust of a fucking evening. I come home and it looks like the other two chickens decided to put the murder, death, kill on the ill chicken because it's fuck off. Oh, I think they pecked the cunt to death. Not a little chicken.
oh no,
So I'm sitting here planning its funeral, aka getting an Asda bag and throwing it in a fucking wheelie bin.
naturally.
And then I just heard this like fucking squeaking. I got to tell me my fucking washing machine's fucked. And then this little fucking gaping fat cunt come running through.
That's a
with
cat, by the
fucking
way.
noose. And now it's fucking somewhere in my living room. And I'm not emotionally equipped to deal with this.
So that was a video came through, and then there was a couple of voice clips came through.
What am I supposed to do? We had Mr. Jangles loose in my fucking living room. And this little murderous cunt's looking for... I feel bad that I've got one death in my fucking conscience today. I go to Chinese take...
You can just hear his little heart breaking, and that
Every scenario.
his little heart's just cracking under pressure.
Takeaway tubs to put it in, and if it bites me and I get rabies, and... I'm in a fucking holocaust.
I'm here in a Holocaust.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fuck, I can't have two deaths on my conscience in the same day. This is fucking... My heart rate is going through the roof. My Fitbit's gone fucking mental. Oh, see if I've got the ghost of a fucking Cajun Manny that's been electrocuted in my fucking living room. I'm not going to be happy if the fucking ghost tube starts going.
Look, I done tame me a mouse. Look what he do.
Have you noticed, Maynard? I don't know if you've noticed, but you know, our good friend Lurchy here, master of accents. You know,
Can I interject and just say that I love the little subtle Judge Dredd reference to the Murder, Death, Kill.
Yes.
Because that's given me Sandra Bullock flashbacks, and when I go and have my mano a mano conjugal, that's that hour taken care of, I can tell you.
the hand to gland combat.
Use the 3 seashells.
Mehdi.
Oh, see if I've got the ghost to a fucking...
Oh, we have. I'm already sorry. We go.
You're smart mouse, Mr. Jangles. Mr. Jangles. That his name? He whispered it in my ear. Could I get a box for my mouse, please? So you can sleep on here with me. Honest to fuck, my fucking living room's in a fucking uproar.
I'll come to you tomorrow and that fucking usually full of moths. Absolutely full of moths.
So that's of course that is Lurch's sister.
I was telling her, he's a bit full of bus because Joe Coffey will be in there bringing it back to life.
That's alright. Okay. If he comes round, can you send him round here? I'm lonely as fuck.
Jesus,
how old is she? She sounds like she's fucking 70.
no, right? She's a hard paper nut lassie. Fucking hell, that's a smoker's talk. That one.
Fucking hell.
But so yeah, as we can see, Lurch, of course.
Fucking still game.
Wait, Guinness.
Lurch's accents are fucking amazing.
They're the best. They're the fuck. Because the thing is, like, when your phone goes off, messages at late at night, and you see it's like Lurch Monster, you're like, oh, here we go. This shit's going to be good because it is going to be something dramatic's happened. There's going to be about 15 impersonations during said barrage of messages. It just makes my fucking night. You know, it's wonderful.
So, I thought, fuck it. I wedged the door open for it usually stays. Mm-hmm. And I thought, right, I'm going to my bed.
Okay.
So, come 2 o'clock, I had to get up from mandatory midnight pineapple.
Mandatory midnight pineapple.
Never had a midnight pineapple.
No,
You come
no,
down to fill up a glass of water, and you're like, I need something to sweeten my moo. So you got a bit of pineapple out the fridge for the...
I've never, ever woken up at like
Boys,
2
I
in the
thought-
morning and thought, you know what? I could do with it as a sugary taste in my face.
That's a fucking hefty 12 stairs you have to climb up.
I mean,
so
that's
you need a bit of fucking
with a
sweetness.
turn halfway too as well.
So you need a bit of sweetness for the journey. Right? So you'll get to bed, you're like, well, just go down and get your vest. But when I come down, Mr. Jangles, dude,
Oh no, they got him.
he was presented on a flare. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, so you went to bed with this moose still loose about the hoose. Oh no.
So I can't be fucked with this. I've got no toilet roll in here.
Okay.
So I just plunked a cup over top of it.
Right.
And the little taily was sticking out the bottom. But no, I could have brought it back, man, but it was too late.
Oh, no.
I tried to take it back, but it was too late. I'm sorry, Mr. Jangles.
I'll tell you, you're lucky because the only bit of fruit we get in the fridge down here is when that transgender fuck's sitting in.
Okay, right. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Ho,
That's not very nice.
So
It's get a point now where, you know, every time I go home, I get like a good show, but, you know, you could get sacked. It's a double clap. Thank you very much. You know.
So I plunked a cup over top of Mr. Jangles.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back up to my bed and I was just dozing. I was almost in the arms of Morpheus.
Lovely.
And then I heard like a tink, and I went fucking woof straight up. Oh. And the fucking little cunt was at the door with the mouse. in
Right.
the bedroom, ready to put it on my bed. I had a fucking lost my shit if I couldn't put it up my bed. I've just cleaned this bed in.
You wake up with it on your book on the pillow like a horse's head. Oh, the fucking mafia's being, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, you're a marked man. Oh, Jesus Christ. So,
She was the finest piece of ass in this whole industry, and I could have had any of them. And that man with his guinea charm and his olive oil voice, he ruined her. Sorry, that was a Godfather reference.
Fuck. I thought it was Nelson
holy
Mandela or
fuck,
something.
I know. I thought that was RuPaul.
You could be
You
anyone.
can't tell with this man. It's fucking, the voice goes everywhere, for God's sake. Jesus Christ.
Any chance for a Godfather reference? Use me.
That's wild.
Well, since we're on that kind of like theme right now of like just, you know, trans hating women, hating man people. So I do, of course, now, because Pink, it's a rare occasion that we can get you out of the gulag, or enough to a point in the gulag where you can get a phone signal, of course, on that 3350 Nokia behind the bins at the back of the detention block. Is we do have a submission, if you're willing, of course, to take for the sin bin.
Oh, thank you kindly, sir.
I was waiting for the clang. Right, let me get my binoculars on because
Clang is not,
you like
Clang
that, bad
is not
boys?
as good as it once was. Clang is not as good as it once was because the bin has seen better days.
That bin's been beating the shit out of it. Is that the original gulag bin that you've managed to? Sorry, the sin bin you've managed to sneak in the gulag there.
That's the original bin.
Oh, you fucker. Okay. A sin bin submission here from someone called Robbie, and Robbie writes, "Hi, Scott and Lurch. If you manage to get another sneaky call from Mr. Pink in the gulag, can I ask that you submit something for me to the sin bin? I want to submit women into the sin bin, please." I just fucking knew I'd be getting kicked the shit out of. So now he's written things. I'm going to read it as it's written. Okay. Punctuation isn't Robbie's strongest point, it seems, but we'll have a stab at it. Better take a deep breath. Okay. Took a girl home from town last weekend and we were both drunk and had sex, but afterwards she pissed all over the fucking duvet when she was snoring and I woke up to it splashing my legs. So I woke her up and phoned her a taxi home. Now she's telling people that it was me that pissed and that I was a dirty pissy bastard. And I'm lying when I say it was her, for fuck's sake. Women can just get the fuck right into that sin bin if you can, Pink, thanks, and I hope you get out of the gulag soon. So, if you missed that there, he's taking the girl home. They've had a bit of a sexy time. You know, they're clearly both boozy from a night in the piss. She's passed out and she started hose pissing all over the top of the bed. He's woken up to her like splashing his leg with a piss.
Yeah.
So he's obviously given her the clothes. You taxi home, fuck on, see you later, and that's that. And now he's raging because obviously your bed's soaked in piss. I know a man that happened to. A man who has been on the show before, I believe only a couple of appearances. A real saint of a guy, you know, that took a lady home back many, many years ago who then hose pissed over the duvet and stuff, and he kicked her out into the cold, dark night holding her clothes and waiting for a taxi. But
it's not even your own piss. It'd be bad enough if it was your own, but
yeah.
I would love that man that you spoke of to hold my dick while I'm having a piss.
I know exactly those little midget baby hands. They're wonderful. It would look huge. So, but not only then has he she's been caught in the act. He's kicked her out. Taxi home. See you later, love. You're done. She's then gone away and told her friends that he pissed the bed and he was the guilty party and that he's the clatty bastard. And of course they're all saying now that he's lying, saying that she pissed the bed. So not only has she fucking soaked his bed in urine, but now she's slandered his name, his good name, to those around him. I mean, Maynard, before we cut to the sin bin and see Pink's, decision, what do you think should happen here?
thing is, how does he know that it was her that pissed the bed? How does he know it wasn't him when he was he dreaming that he was having a piss? Or?
I think he said there that he woke up with a piss splashing at his leg.
Okay.
So
Have you ever pissed the bed that you've been up pissed?
No, never pissed the bed. I have shat the bed. I've never pissed the bed. I have properly cream shitted all over the bed. But during coitus as well, which I've covered before. I've not talked about that before, no?
No?
Yeah, it was in the act of the coitus. I was, a bit of an F.A. Bailey. I was in the bottom, and it just got to the tickly stroke and just shit all over the bed. It was like that scene, in Trainspotting, and then of course, you have to gather up the sheet in a bundle it's just a shitty fucking bundle of shat. And my back end's all coated, and
I'll wash your sheets.
Oh, it's okay. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It's in my book actually, that one as well too. But yeah, and of course,
buy my book.
It's in my book, of course. Available in the Kindle store. Knuckle Dragger. It's only £3. If you go to that. But
Forbes, have you got a copy on Forbes net?
But the worst thing is though is that I obviously put that story in the book. And when I first met the Rubes, her father found out I'd written a book, and he bought it and read the whole
No.
thing. So he read all this stuff about me shitting beds and stuff, and
Glad you said he bought a book and you didn't say he shit or her bed.
No, not yet, not yet. Give it time. So yeah, I've have shut, but not pissed though.
My sister told me that her ex, he had a go at her one time after they had a fuck. He's got, I held in a fart for you. Do you get what that means? I could have farted you in that, but I chose not to. And she's like, well, I was fat. Like, fuck, I was the Karen.
on a similar theme, right? Now, I have actually, in my pre-Gulag days, I did manage to shit myself in a roadside cafe once in France. And that was embarrassing enough, where I sort of, you do that kind of thing, you're like, oh, there's a fart coming. And I was like, oh, let's get this bad boy out. And you go, oh no. And I walked off to the pan, leaving every second step was a brown footprint.
A bit too much pressure when they come
That was
in there.
bad.
But the thing is, though, I mean,
But what
sorry, only
I
go.
was going to say was, what I have noticed is that in my advancing years, because let's face it, I'm not a young lad anymore, my sneezes are starting to become an event all of their own.
Oh,
And I have occasionally, once, let out a massive sneeze that was just like such a kind of cataclysmic explosion. I'm like, oh, fucker, wise up. What was that? Off for a wee check. Yep. Wee bit of brown winking eye. Not good.
oh, aye, that's a common thing.
I hate sneezes sneak up on me.
Uh-huh.
You ever just hear a spit?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Right? The first time I've been on a bus in ages.
That was just the best fake sneeze I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like,
Even my sneeze impressions are
oh,
funny.
for fuck's sake, that was the best sneeze impression. Sorry, on you go.
First time I've been on a bus in
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm on the bus and I'm sat there, and this tidy lassie sat in front of me, and she had like long hair that hung over the back of the bus, and just breath so sweet, smelling like carnation milk.
Oh,
Right, so I'm sat there and I'm listening to my music, and then all of a sudden, right now, you can't keep your fucking eyes open when you sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So I did open. I just seen the back of her hair repart.
oh no.
I'm like, oh, right, this is my stop to get off.
Aye.
I'll just take to get the next bus.
Oh, fucking hell.
My dad, though, he used to, when he worked in the shop, his sneezes, oh, I swear to fuck, they smelt of death, right?
Oh, stop.
He would, because it was like a liquid diet of Frosty Jack constantly. six stinking litres. Is it wrong? Is it wrong? He was in he'd be in the shop and he'd sneeze, and I swear to fuck, they were fucking toxic. You go, what the fuck is that? Oh, I know, I can taste it.
Oh, no. No.
Do you think that lassie on the bus went home and told her bloke that some dirty fucker on the top deck of the bus parted her hair?
I dread to think if it come out of my mouth, because this was when I was near wheel.
Oh,
It came like when you
Oh,
cough sometimes and you have to catch the phlegm when it's coming in. You're like, oh, I had that once when I was serving a customer. I was like coughing. I went, do me like that. Oh, sucking it back in. Like fucking Dracula with a razor blade. Again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, smelly sneezes. My sister is getting a bit like that though.
Is she?
She's slow. I swear to fuck, she's morphing into my fucking dad. She's really morphing into my dad.
That's not a good thing to hear.
I know. Right, we were stood at the door the other
The
night.
minute she shits in a fucking letterbox, get her out that door. Get her neutered.
We were stood at the door the other night, and us three kids were like screaming about, and she goes, oh, it's kicking off. And I goes, no. And they come up and they say, have you seen a black sausage dog? And my sister goes, eh? She says, oh, somebody's dog slipped the lead and it's run away. Have you seen this black sausage dog? She goes, this time of night, it's probably under the 19 buses' wheels.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell.
What the fuck? He's like, aye, fucking man.
Fucking brutal. Holy shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Fucking hell, man. Oh, dear. What was I going to say there? I was going
You
to
was
mention.
going to ask for the bin with the Simbin submission.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Aye, but before you get to that, when you shot yourself, what did you say to the girl afterwards? Because she must have seen it.
Oh, you must have really rocked my world, baby. It's never been like this before.
She must have seen it or got a whiff of the hoof of anus.
Well, there was a kind of whiff, but I think I managed to get her off in a way.
bet
Oh, could you go get me a towel? I was just so good, my legs are sore. Give me a towel. And she left the room, and I then quickly tried to gather things up. But I was caught in the act, of course,
Yeah.
with my Shatley hooping ring hanging out in this dripping sheet, and they're like, ah! But I was, thankfully I was like off with it. But holy shit, that was not
Holy
good.
fuck.
It was not a good look, So Fucking shit. Like Pink said though, I mean, even like I'm getting to that age now as well. I mean, not as old as you pair of bastards, but I'm old, you see, and it is like, but I'm old and I'm heavier, so it means like, that there's probably a wipe check, you know, for all I
I
know.
thought it was a Spitfire flying by.
Like my wife is sick and tired of all the fucking underpants with like shitty streaks on them, you know, and like you can't help it though. Just things,
hell.
your
I like
back
how he
end gets
says-
greasier.
I like how he says he's heavier now. You ken his cunt butters his toast with a trowel, man.
Although it's coming back off again. I'm back on the diet chips.
Oh, Coops is down for us being Biggest Loser.
Have you heard about this, Maynard?
What's that?
So an idea that was pitched by was it pitched by yourself or Steve? By Lurchy. Is that you know how Coops sells the diet dust?
Yeah.
Is that myself, Steve, and Lurch thought we'd have a challenge that we'd have 1 month of just 1 month was it, I believe it was, or 1 month or 2 months?
That was like 2 weeks.
2 weeks was it? Sorry, okay.
Honestly, you just need 1 week and you're fucking
of like
anorexic.
eating just the dust.
Yeah.
You see, to see how much we can lose in that time period, and who wins. You know, the most weight
Yeah.
lost. And Coops would obviously sponsor the whole thing because you know she's rich as fuck now.
With to be very flattering towards the diet.
Do
She
we?
says we can moan about it, but we can't take a piss out of it.
Oh, can we not?
That was the only caveat she said. You just gotta be tearing it to fucking shreds.
So I'm assuming she wants videos of us like suffering throughout the 2 weeks.
Well, I think like if we do a weigh-in to begin with,
Okay.
she's on, gives us the diet stuff,
Okay.
and then we come back in 2 weeks, weigh in again.
Oh, okay. So really, it'll be from show to show.
Show to show.
We'll do this. Okay.
And you'll be coming
okay.
in going, let's give on a 2XL for it.
Is this dust you're talking about eating? Is that the powder that comes off of her sex blankets?
Oh, could you imagine? Imagine twatting that with a fucking stick outside and a breeze.
I reckon Victorian women had it fucking easier when they would batter rocks in.
Jesus, went up thing, crack over your knee first before you hung it up in the line. Fucking hell.
Just pop it on hanging
Think how
off.
valuable that would be to serial killers. They could take that shit and like sprinkle it around at the fucking death site, and the fucking cops will be chasing their tails for months.
There's a DNA of 100 men here. What's going on? You know, not that she, of course, is promiscuous anymore because that's all changed now. You know, with bless her. I mean, I no, I can't mention that.
We'll phone her because
No.
she was doing a TED Talks today.
She's doing TED Talks.
She was doing a TED Talks today.
She was doing a TED Talks.
She got asked to do a TED Talks about the dieting in Glasgow.
A TED Talk?
Yes. So,
Really?
that's why I wished her luck and you just fucking laughed at her. But
I did. A TED Talk? That's pretty fucking
she's in
cool.
Glasgow, so she was getting pissed. She's like, I've got to
Can
do
I
a
ask you,
talk.
here, see lads, have you noticed how the bin hasn't got quite a good ring anymore?
Yes.
I'm hearing it's not very good.
It's seen better
Well,
days.
It's seen better days, so for this show only, I'm going to have to call it the Isla Bryson. Because it's been smashed around the rim so often.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So Pink, going back to our submission there from Robbie about women in general. I mean, of course, it's a foregone conclusion, but, you know, I take it it's going into the into the sin bin, I'm assuming.
Sweet Jesus. I mean, if ever there was an absolute certainty to go straight in the bin, with the exception of if someone actually wrote up and said, I know your ex, right? It's basically...
Mac Damon in the chat room says, love you, Pink. Glad you're back. Where's my mum?
well, I've just stepped off her, so hold on. I'll clear her.
Oh, okay. Abby says that she fainted once and shot herself. Happy memories.
Yeah, but she's lucky because the smell of her vagina would actually mask the smell.
Abby, go Jesus Christ. Abby, go and phone in and tell us about your shit in your pants story. Skype line's open, of course, for anybody who wants to call in. 01316 180 646 to call in.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
how have your weeks been?
Oh, well, we could do that. Yes, well, I've done that before. I've done that yet. So Maynard, you're good. You know, it's been a while since you've last been on, Maynard.
It has. When was it? Just before Christmas.
Just before Christmas.
yeah,
I
Merry
believe.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year
All
to you
that
as well, of
beautiful
course.
stuff. Yeah, it's been good.
Fuck you.
The Lord give privileges, He can take them away.
Where's that?
Fucking privileges, motherfucker.
Fucking breathing. The air you breathe. The ground you walk on.
Jesus Christ. I lick my own shit just to get some taste in the food.
I can take that away from you as well.
Abby says it's no exciting, but she was naked though when she battered her head on be doing. That's fucking exciting. Well, you're playing a naked shot and it was all over the wall, the stairs. What happened?
Send photos of it. Didn't happen.
No one needing info. Behave yourself. Top mind woman. So,
But no, all good. Christmas has been, New Year's been, folks were up, had a birthday, everything. All good. All good.
Who's the current champion?
We don't talk about that
Your
just now.
folks were up, Maynard. Does the megabus come up that far?
Well, funnily enough about the megabus, they got the megabus from, not even the megabus, the normal bus that, they went up to visit my brother, and they decided to get the bus from Inverness.
is that your brother who's like the suavest man in the world?
Second suavest. From Inverness, where my brother lives, to mine. Aye, not the megabus, not the bus that goes direct from Inverness to Aberdeen. The Bluebird 256 or whatever it is, that stops about 45 times. It takes 4 hours to get from Inverness to Aberdeen. I was like,
On the bus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, why would you do that? It don't cost us anything. Yeah, but I'd have got your tickets. Just get on the train. The train's about $5 or something. Fuck.
Oh no, Richie, we wouldn't want to bother you.
I didn't want to bother you.
Don't
No.
want to put you out.
But yeah, see my brother played the annual Super Mario Kart champion.
Yes.
I gave it to him this year.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice.
Fucking raging. Nephew's there watching and everything. I'm like, what are you fucking laughing at, nephew? Shut your ass, boy.
I love the fact, though, that obviously, you know, you growing up down in, was Essex, but you grew up in
Oh, fucking Essex.
Leeds. Leeds. Growing up in Leeds, like with you and your brother, was it like a contest to see you can go into the coldest part of the world? It's like, right, I'm going to Aberdeen. No, I'm going to fuck you. I'm going to Inverness.
Oh, mental.
You know?
It's just a bizarre coincidence how that happened, like, but yeah, it's just raging that Super Mario Kart thing. Turned him inside out on Street Fighter 2 though.
Did you really?
There was no coming back from that.
But then on what platform were you playing Street Fighter 2 on?
What do you call it? Switch.
On the Switch? Oh,
Aye,
okay.
aye,
Yes.
but it was old school Street Fighter 2. Not that nonsense how the
none of your ultras or your 3D.
No,
yes, okay.
no. It's got to be the old.
Super Street Fighter 2.
Can I assume, Maynard, that your brother's in Inverness because he was chasing tail just like you were chasing tail up to Aberdeen?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kind of. He was in the RAF. And he got posted to Inverness, met his now ex, and they.
What was his name?
That was a childish and immature.
Hold on. There's room in here, Maynard. There's room.
I'm not disparaging the RAF, it's all right, no, but you know.
You're on thin ice, Mr. Crockwearer. You're on thin ice, Crockwearer. I see you.
I second that motion. The eyes have it.
Thin ice.
That fucking smoke is catching my throat, you horrible bastard. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Dear.
That was us.
Here a bit of blueberry and
No, I'll get a mist bath, thanks very much. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I tried vaping as well the other week. Fucking. I did work's Christmas night out and ended up vaping for some. I don't even smoke.
I was going to say, you're not a smoker.
No, but all the lads were around out vaping, and I was like, fucking smells all right, that. And next thing I was like, give me a bit of that cherry apple pie or whatever it is.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Had a taste. I was like, that's all right. Woke up the next morning, throat raw as fuck.
Was
and
it?
Digits honking a fucking apple strawberry or whatever it was.
Were you buzzing like fuck? 'Cause I'm sure, like,
I didn't feel good.
I'm
being
trying
like
to
a
release
nicotine.
I'm trying to release a chili and tequila one.
Oh, honestly. Next morning, like, you all right, lads?
Fucking tapping the arm. Hit me up. Fucking hell. So yeah, Maynard, life's been good. You've been also you've won Street Fighter 2. You lost Mario Kart. How's things been, like, life wise, work wise? Are you still with the same good lady? What's
No, not with the same lady. No,
Oh.
no, none of that malarkey. Same job though.
Same job. Okay.
Still working away. 12-hour days.
Are you on the single scene now,
12-hour
Could
days.
well be.
or do you have
Could
a new sprightly young filly?
12-hour days. I
Can
remember
neither
my first
confirm nor
part.
deny.
Is there a new filly in the paddock?
I remember my first part-time job.
So you could be in the market, because we do have a large listenership who enjoy a bit of the Sunday night delight. You know, it's applications taken here.
I reckon Maynard's swiping right like a golf on a fucking jukebox.
Goth on a jukebox.
Where the fuck are you getting this from? Fucking Hellman.
He's been playing fucking matchmaker. That's
I
the only
have.
reason he's offering.
Fucking hell, eh?
I've been playing. See, I've found my natural
Look at you, old
talent.
pimp here. Look at you. All the women in the back.
I got bitches for you. I got bitches for
I'm actually doing. That's an impression of Lurch, an impression of a pimp.
I got bitches for you, boys.
Maynard's such a catch. He's got an admin login to fucking to Plenty of Fish and all that. You know, he's got the master key.
Completed it.
Skeleton key on air.
Maynard, let me just jump in here quick with a quick email directed at your good self.
Yeah.
And it's a submission for the Gulag to join. In fact, you know what? Since we have a Gulag occupant on the line as we speak, I think he can also pitch in with an opinion too if need be. But we have an email here from somebody called Kev Benzies. And Kev Benzies writes, can I please submit myself for Lord Maynard's judgment? Hoping I can escape the Gulag with this one as it was completely innocent. During the entire COVID crisis, me and my wife decided to do something about our weight. Found a plan that had worked for us. We were both working from home. Cake shops and restaurants were all closed, so we decided it was now or never. Now, if anyone has tried to lose weight alongside their partner, they may find that people who are following the same plan and same diet will lose weight in different ways and at a different pace. Even worse when your partner has some body image issues too.
So I'm now divorced because I lost more than her.
Well, my wife began to struggle partway through because she wasn't seeing any movement on the scales. I said she'd take some pictures.
No coach parties, please. One at a time.
So one at a time. I suggested she take some progress pictures because scales can stick while your body still changes. A couple of days later, she's looking at old pictures, looking at a new picture and flicking back and forth before announcing, nope, can't see a difference. This is pointless. So I say, send me the pictures you're using and I'll see if I can pinpoint where you've changed. This is where the fuck up happened. Looking at both pictures, taken about 4 months apart, I could tell the difference almost immediately. And before I had a chance to stop the words leaving my slack mouth, I blurted, come on, you've lost an entire chin. Oh, see, every man right now listening to this is going, oh, you fucker, because Thankfully, I lived to tell the tale. After explaining what I meant, showing her what I could see, and smoothing that one over, but it was a massive lesson to pause and think before I speak. This is now and will always be referred to amongst us and our friends as the Chincident. So surely, Maynard, you can see how my simple compliment caused me to insult my wife, and why I shouldn't be condemned to hard labour in the salt mines for it. Love the show. Pink's a cunt who deserves the Gulag. Lurch needs heavier medication. Scott needs to get back in the diet chips. Fuck off. Judging by the chins we can see on the live video, he's a fucking belly. Fuck off, Kev Benzies. So yeah, Kev Benzies there gets my vote for this for the Gulag, of course. But I mean, again, now before you slam the hammer down, you know, he's made a simple mistake.
Do you find as a fatty, Scott?
Right. I breathe heavily.
Do your thighs
I sweat a lot. No, not no more jeans and stuff, no.
Oh.
But if I wear a kilt, though, there might be a bit of chafing.
Oh,
but I do have like anti-chafing pants. There's like
Are they TikToks?
like a bamboo maid. You know? I'm basically a fat panda.
My ma's thighs used to rub together quite a lot. And she ran down the stairs one stand through her phone and near caught fire.
So, in his defence, Maynard, he didn't mean any malice by it. A pure slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
He was merely trying to give his wife a bit of a boost and say,
Yeah,
I can see how things have changed.
Yeah.
You know, you've lost one of your chins. You know,
Yeah.
Oral sex is like life. One slip of the tongue and you're in the
and
shit.
That's a good point, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, in my viewpoint, certainly, I'm thinking, okay, you know, we all drew a breath in. That was a mistake. So we knew what he'd done. You know, we've all been there. We've all said things we shouldn't have said. Or you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Maynard? In fact, no. I'll give you a second more to decide.
If it's the worst thing you've ever said to your wife where you thought, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I don't know. There's too many things.
Will you marry me, please?
There's too many things.
Help up, quick. I'm losing the circulation in my knee.
Can you go get me a towel? I've shut the bed. No, there's so many things I've said that I've thought straight away I thought, fuck, you know, but it's gone, it's out there. But yeah, I'll try and think of something that I've said that's pissed. No doubt she'll fucking phone in or she'll bloody message in the chat room. Mr. Pink, now you of course are still in the Gulag. How do you feel Mr. Benzies here should be judged?
The thing is, she shouldn't feel too hard because when she was on the scales, she was saying she wasn't seeing any change. But the thing is, your standard scales, I believe, go up to 24 stone. So if she's a fat cunt and heifer and she was 30 stone, there ain't going to be any change in those scales for quite some time. So she can be excused.
Welcome back, Mr. Pink. Jesus Christ.
I think she identifies as being skinny.
Identifies as a house.
And the thing is, if she does have a belt-in chin, right, a couple of absolute cracker, take a leaf out of the Michael Smith dart player book and just grow a beard, and that covers that bad boy right up.
She's got more chins in a Hong Kong phone book.
Look, what's your take on this? What do you think?
It sounds like our arse cheeks have got different postal codes, so
I'll be makes a point in saying that maybe they can identify as trans slender.
I like that one, actually. That's a good one.
Trans slender.
I reckon she's probably got a face that can stop bird shit in midair.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you know what I'm thinking with this one? Sorry, Pink, you were saying?
I was going to say, were her pronouns Mayor Chips, please?
Chips and pies.
So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this. Anyone can make a mistake, and it's easy done.
True.
And you were just being truthful. She's lost a chin, so you were speaking truthful on that one. So you did well there. But here's the thing. You made a mistake. You didn't make one mistake. You made two.
Okay.
Is there salt mines in the gulag?
There's salt mines in the gulag.
Because, and they're very salty. Fucking, you need a pint of juice before you go down there, because that sort of take the lungs clean out of you. But, so
and I can say that with Maynard being single, them salt mines are getting bigger.
Now, here's the thing. You didn't just make that mistake once. You made the same mistake about the chins twice.
Okay.
Because you then insulted my learned colleague right here.
Oh.
Did he or did he not?
He did, yes.
So,
making fun of me for being
Scott,
fat.
I'll allow you to say it on this one.
There ain't nothing going on but the chins.
You're going in the gulag.
Exactly. Get in.
I'm bringing the hammer back. I'm
did that
bringing the
make you
hammer back. Vindicated.
Can I just say that in a first ever, he's come straight into the gulag and he's landed straight in the bin. So it's like a 6-pointer, mostly because he's called fucking Kevin.
Oh, good point. Fearless Banter 90 in the chat room says, not my own missus, but I remember seeing what I thought was my mate's new girlfriend and commenting that at least he's got one that won't crush him now. And it was the same girl who just lost weight. So, well.
It's you remember Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
Where Alex goes to prison and he's getting him naked. And he's going, have you ever been a practicing homosexual? Whilst he's looking up his bumhole.
What?
Why
did your mind go to that?
I don't know, because I'm just imagining God at the gulag. It's like somebody's strutting about, have you ever been a practicing homosexual? Step forward, please. 6 foot 6 7 ounce.
Yeah, but the thing is, should it not just be that if you're in a relationship and you're a woman, at no point do you ask your bloke, does my arse look big in this? Do I look this, that, or the next thing? Because at the end of the day, he's on a fucking loser from the get-go.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Everything's a trap.
There's certain things you just don't ask us blokes.
No.
Just don't.
Like, it's even at a point now where Rubes will ask me things and she has to clarify it's not a trap.
Yeah.
What do you think? You know?
Do you ever put your Tadger in your missus and go, does my cock look small?
That's my cock. What was the old saying? Like opening the front door and fucking the night.
I say about your good lady.
No, not my wife. No.
I was gonna say,
No.
Going her.
God, no. That was not in reference to my partner. Thank you very much.
Aye, start with
Fucking. Wise up. Okay.
Next thing tonight, you see on Facebook, Scott Taylor checked into the spare bedroom.
Claire Taylor is single. It's complicated.
It's complicated. Oh, don't, for fuck's sake. Oh,
Love on the rocks. No surprise.
I'm sorry, Scott.
holy shit. Between the trans debate and this bullshit, I'm going to get fucking kicked to shit tonight.
This will be a hello, good night.
That'll be it.
How's your
That's
week
it.
been,
Avery will be turning up at your house with a 12 case of rosé, fucking 6-pack of chocolate, and some extra Duracell batteries.
Come on, baby.
So, Mr. Ping, we haven't asked you though. Of course, how's your like years been? we could say week, but it's been a while. What's been new with your good self? Have you? I mean, obviously you're kind of tied to what you do in the gulag, of course, but Has there been any kind of new romance on the card? Have you been spreading any of that Mr. Pink seed? You know, have you or have you ever been a question homosexual?
Hey, listen, very much postman situation down here. I'll tell you what, it's harsh. But
Oh,
you know,
dear.
obviously, you know, that I still dabble, but you know, it's tricky in the current situation. It's tricky.
There must be some kind of conjugal visits rights thinking on there, Maynard. I mean, surely you let the inmates have a wee visit with a friend.
I'll allow it for Pink. I'll allow it for him. Other than that, no one else gets it.
All right.
They don't even get the old rusted jazz mags and nothing. It's just Pink gets that privilege and that's it.
Well, let's face it. If there's a letter that comes in that goes, "Dear Maynard, do I or do I not go into the gulag? I'm a hot, fit, single woman." And Maynard's like, "Sorry, no, you're not going in." So
You're going to the special gulag
That's it.
that has a shark tank en suite.
the choice is tricky. It's kind of like fishing for tuna down here. You know what I mean? The bigger, the better.
They're going in the special gulag, but the word that we don't really call it a gulag, but the word does end in Rothel.
Put on this special knicker, fucking. Is it last season wearing these like? Have you ever seen if it's got a bodysuit or a jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Where
Yes.
the flange, like you can unbutton it at the flange,
Yes,
And it just flies up.
and you go,
Yeah.
like a baby romper.
and it could take the eyes out, right?
Right.
Across the roadway once, she had one on, but she got a bit too big and she coughed and it burst open.
Oh.
It's like, I don't need to adjust myself, spoiled the surprise.
Spoiled the surprise.
Because I go, what the fuck was that? It was like, my knees just go.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, dearie me. So, where was I going to go with this?
He was
Fucking hell.
asking Pink about conjugal visits.
Yes, of course, So, I take it then. So, Pink, you've had a kind of quiet. Nothing's been kind of new in the life of Pink since in the last few years. Nothing you can report back, or is it still the same kind of like 1945 era kind of esque gulag setting?
Well, you see, the thing is, I back in the day, I could discuss, say, what I was getting up to, because by and large, well, no, it's not necessarily true, but normally if I was getting up to hijinks, the chances of them hearing anything because they didn't listen to the show was slim. Whereas maybe just now,
the chances of people finding out is probably me telling them after you told me.
Yes, exactly. Aye.
but you know, it may or may not be that I am occasionally dipping it, and that person may or may not listen to the show.
Oh, that's exciting. So, what can we tell?
Maynard, Fazza in the gulag.
What can we say about Pink on the show that'll fuck him right up? What can we say?
Faz's the best looking man in the gulag.
So,
He's
Mr.
got the
Pink,
tightest arse in the gulag.
Mr. Pink, I remember a story that I heard once what you told on a different podcast about a prostitute that you murdered of a broad summer. Do you remember that one, Archie? Can we talk about that at all? Maybe like the prostitute that you found dead and
I heard that's why he's in the gulag.
that's why he's in the gulag.
You know what? That story does sound familiar. Now, to be fair, you may have heard it in the instance as if it was told firsthand from me.
Oh right,
but
sorry, okay.
That was just for creative. So it was like kind of asking for a friend kind of thing. So,
Right,
yeah, there was.
okay.
So say for instance, there was an offshore worker, not
Okay.
me,
No.
who was in a country where say such proclivities exist.
Yes.
And they're off out on a few wee drinkies and whatnot, and they go to a bar and they're having a bit of a laugh and a few drinks and whatnot. And the drinks there are nice and cheap. And in fact, the bar was called the Bearded Clam.
Nice. Nice.
And this was in a city called Vung Tau, which is in Vietnam.
Bung Tau.
Vung
Oh,
Vung
Vung Tau,
Tau,
sorry.
for those out there, might go, what the fuck is that familiar? How have I heard that before? Because strangely enough, that's where Lurch's best pal, Gary Glitter, was arrested.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Pink. Can I segue just for a little second? We'll get back to the story. My sister used to work in a shoe shop.
Right, yes.
Right, she used to work in a shoe shop in Union Square. And one day she was serving somebody and she had to go through the back and get like weird size shoes. And she goes, I think I'm serving Gary Glitter. And then everybody come out and had a look, and then they all congregated at the door where you go to find the shoes, and it was I'm at. She says it was definitely him. He still had the same eyebrows. That scary eyebrows.
Oh,
But he was
Jesus.
wearing a Stetson, and Abdi was staring at him. So she went back in to get the shoes. She come out and he left. He'd fucked off. He's like, wake up, the cover's blown.
Was there not a greater clue that when she was through the back rummaging for shoes that he had his whole fist up her arse?
No, she did wonder why she was rummaging for kiddies size 8s. And
Oh,
kiddies size
okay.
Is he
Abby
still in
Skinner.
jail?
No, I think he was released, wasn't he? And then he was
know.
Power
released.
of the money, Maynard.
And from what I
Yes,
gather,
gulag.
he's done what most kind of sexual predators do: is head to the
Come to
Highlands.
Aberdeen, aye.
They go to Aberdeen or North and think, oh, no one will know me up there. Ha ha ha! Okay.
Amazing.
You haven't seen Lurching Karaoke.
Tell you what, I'll speak to the warden and I'll check the POB and I'll see if he's still here.
Perfect.
Has he or has he ever been? Brexit homosexual.
Abby Skinner says, I love how Maynard always looks confused as fuck when Pink's speaking.
How's he got phone down there? I don't know.
So in VAC 2 or BAC 2, whatever it's called, sorry.
Vung Tau. So
Vung Tau.
In Vung Tau in Vietnam, and the bearded clam.
Yes.
And this person, obviously not me,
No.
was playing pool and having a few drinkies, and there was a few ladies there, shall we say,
Yes.
scantily clad. And their profession, there was no muddied scenario of what their profession was. They were obviously ladies of the night.
Right,
And,
okay.
the libations were going thick and fast. And you got to remember is that, say in Vietnam, like a beer is 80 pence. And I don't even know what the pish that they were drinking, but it wasn't much either. But the bar tab came to 150 quid
Ooh,
for this
holy
per
shit.
person,
Nice.
allegedly. And
Allegedly.
several sheets to the wind, absolutely blazing. Off with said lady into the taxi back to the hotel for, we could only assume, was going to be a night of roaring passion,
Of course.
as you do. And this person went into the hotel room with the lady. The lady was like, just got to nip to the toilet and brush my teeth. And so obviously, and
it
I'd
cock a
previously
lot.
done that because I'm a gentleman, obviously.
Take my balls down.
And took the football.
I did a kind of lurch, got naked and put on a bow tie, waited for her. And
then ping pong
this
balls
person
come
did-
out
Sorry.
the
So, and the said lady went to the bathroom, and the chap there sitting there going, obviously not me, was looking at the watch, going, been a wee while. Sort of have a wee swag in the toilet, and the lady was bent over the toilet, naked, vomiting.
Oh.
Like fucking hell.
Haven't
Now,
seen your dick yet.
what, obviously. I mean, as to why that hadn't happened earlier on in the night upon first meeting, I have no idea. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. For this person, cough,
Oh, that
and
Whoever it was, allegedly.
yeah, whoever it was, and so this didn't look good. But obviously, what had happened was this person, obviously a large person, drinking alcohol. The lady of the night was having a drink at the same rate as the big person.
Oh.
Shall we say, the man?
You didn't gear a
And obviously, this had caught up in
in
dramatic fashion, and was obviously vomiting. Now, say for instance, would the person in the room, the man in the room, would they be sympathetic and go in and give a wee pat in the back and say, "Are you all right, love?" Or should they get their camera phone and take pictures?
see, the good thing is though as well, though, is that if there was a crime reported, because said person's wearing a balaclava the whole time, they're perfectly safe from any CCTV footage. Allegedly.
Cough. Cough.
He had a big balaclava on.
But anyway, that's not where the story ends. So the lady's vomiting and throwing up and whatnot, and it's like, oh, hopefully she'll be okay. Then, lo and behold, another sort of 10 minutes passed, and I'm thinking, well, this person thinks, better go back and have a wee look. And at this point, this is when the horror struck, because you look in the bathroom and she's completely passed out, and there's blood all over the floor that she's been vomiting up, and looked dead.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now,
For a penny and for a pound.
About
now,
them.
what you've got to consider is, say, expat in Vietnam, leaving the next day, potential dead hooker in the bathroom.
Me rubbed her wrong
And-
time.
If anyone's ever been out on a night, though obviously this person told me, ever been out on a night and they've had a few drinks and whatnot, and the odd thing can happen where they can sober up. Nothing apparently sobers you up as much as potentially a dead hooker in the bathroom.
And you're on foreign shores.
And at the end of the day, if you're going to kill a hooker, there's countries you don't want to kill them in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Saudi, Qatar, Vietnam, Cambodia, Colombia.
The UK.
England and Scotland would be okay because you know
I mean-
you're going to do an 18 stretch with Sky TV.
I was going to say, are there preferred fucking countries to kill hookers?
I was
I don't
gonna
know.
say.
Who knows?
I mean,
But
okay,
anyway,
fucking
once
US
ag-
truckers do it all the time, of course, but still, it's frowned upon.
Once again, you would think that upon seeing potentially a dead hooker, blood on the floor and whatnot, and seeing a carnage, that you would go and check out, like, say, the pulse or whatever, or you would reach for your camera phone and take pictures just to sort of mark the occasion.
Allegedly.
A quick check of the pulse. Pulse is there. Quick twizzle off said lady of the night in a recovery position. Go and get a large towel to keep her warm. Throw it on top of her.
Tuck her cock
and
back
then
in.
sit in the bed, hugging your knees, potentially crying, thinking about the fucking 20 stretch you're going to do in Vietnam.
Thing is, all that touching, that's leaving evidence. That's just leaving just
That's it.
gone.
Get the balls between the legs, quick.
As long as you have that balaclava on,
I
you're
tell
all
you,
right.
I could have done with the Coop's fucking sex blanket there. That's for sure.
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Talk about masking your DNA. Fucking hell. That would be a good one.
Now, the funny thing is that the one thing that I did, this other person did, was
Yes.
I phoned a couple of friends as I was in a strange country about 3 o'clock in the morning, literally shitting myself. And the couple of people I did phone, now you would think in a situation where you're in a hotel room, there's a potentially a dead hooker
Foreign
or a
shores.
dying hooker, and you're looking at a long stretch, and you phone your friends, shitting yourself,
Of course.
looking for some kind of compassion. I can still, to this day, or the person could, and told me about it, to this day, remember the laughing that came down the phone at me when I phoned them, kind of bit concerned at the situation.
Fraser's got such a weird laugh.
Yes, he really doesn't he? I know. See when he loses it, it's gold. For fuck's sake.
Thing is, did you have your mask on?
Well, I did when I left the fucking hotel, that's for sure, for CCTV and whatnot,
Yeah.
carrying the large suitcase with a trail of blood.
If the mask's on, you're all right. No face, no case.
Said no face, no
No
case.
face, no case.
So, I mean, speaking about, stories we can talk about during,
Sorry, there was a little bit extra to
Oh,
the
sorry,
story,
oh, no.
right? So anyway, obviously, so that's in the middle of the night. Now, I've got, the person's got to leave, say it's 7 o'clock to get a taxi, get the fuck out of Dodge. And you don't want to leave, like, say, sort of the lady of the night in there.
course.
And I can tell you, Maynard, you remember a show because you're of a similar age to me, the Krypton Factor.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
remember
know
Oh,
that
yes. Oh, God, yes.
where they had to do many strange tasks, from rope slide to fucking climb, doing all sorts of stuff, and it was a cool show. Now, I have got the ultimate Krypton Factor task for people,
Right.
which is dressing a drunk hooker that's technically unconscious in her clothes to get her the fuck out of a hotel room.
Buku dead
It's
pussy.
way trickier than you think. Way
Jesus
trickier.
Christ. It's bad enough getting your own knickers on when you're after, or panties. But,
Imagine throwing a cock and balls bucket.
I was going to say,
Oh,
I mean, did you have duct tape there to get to strap them down with it all? Or?
No, I mean, she was wearing this little all-in-one thing.
come
It was like
on.
a fucking. She was wearing this all-in-one thing. It was like a sausage skin. So it was like trying to put on a double open-ended condom and a fucking floppy cock. It was like, what the fuck?
Oh, dear me. Now,
Scott,
So,
you had a problem.
so all I can say is anyone who's thinking about going offshore or whatever, go offshore and have the time of your life. Just don't try and kill any hookers.
just
when
don't
you're
try and kill any hookers,
thought-
allegedly.
I thought if you're offshore, you're just supposed to club him to death and put a mattress against the door.
Oh, wow. Oh, controversial.
Is that in the book?
No, that's not in the book, no. What?
I mean, you're You might remember a previous story of mine when I was nailing some bird in Leeds. When, unbeknown to me, someone had killed a hooker outside and set her on
That's
fire.
right.
That was,
That's right. That's right. I was going to mention that one. He's
got previous.
Now, don't. Now,
I don't know if it's like a
whatever you
fucking.
do,
He's got an aura about him or what it is, but holy shit! What's
don't
when
try and put
hookers
two and two
dying?
together and. I'm not like the fucking that fucking serial killer that was in India killing American tourists, like fucking who's just globe trotting, doing all sorts of shit, you know. So
Fucking hell, Pink cutting about with his dick of death. Just so every time he's riding, someone's dying.
Mid-stroke and no, someone cooking burgers. What the fuck is this, man?
Harold Shipman was a good boxer, the way.
I mean, I'll tell you what did die once for
You know,
Pink
lethal
during.
job.
I'll tell you. Jesus Christ! I'll tell you
hey,
what.
on that subject, listen, you've mentioned Harold Shipman, an absolute fucking belter. Now, you know, like you're in jobs and you think
He's
to
back,
yourself,
folks. He's back.
right? Right. You think to yourself, you're in a job and you think, I probably couldn't do that job, create like teacher, whatever, any job. And you think to yourself, or ad man, you know, like, but being an ad man is obviously very easy because there was an insurance company that just last week I read in the Gulag News that they'd come up with an advertising slogan, which is, have you got life insurance? And then the next thing was, because you never know who your next doctor might be. And that was a picture of Harold Shipman.
That's right.
Holy
That was
shit.
the
That's right.
advertising slogan.
And there was a fucking furor about it as well. From what I think there was relatives of some of these victims who were like properly kicking off online about it, saying, "What the fuck are you thinking?" Oh, like Abby says, show name Dick of Death. You know? Speaking of dead dicks,
How are you, Scott?
well, hi, hello. Speaking of dead dicks, is of course, and bearing in mind, of course, about Mr. Pink's conjugal visitor, is that there was a story, of course, that was brought up in the chat room by Ramage, no damage Ramage, who sorry, maximum damage Ramage now, who mentions about the story
He's
about
killed a few gooks.
I bet you can't say gooks for fuck's sake. Jesus wept. What the fuck? You can't see that.
Get some! Get some!
Get some.
Get some!
Charlie the trees, Charlie. So
Just lead into them. That's the trick.
It's a good point because there's the irony. I can get blamed for XYZ that I haven't done, but they're genuinely, there's damage Ramage who's probably fucking taken out whole villages. You know what I mean?
Buku gooks everywhere.
Jesus Christ. And with the flamethrower. Just a fucking erection handy. So Ramage, you horrible bastard. Oh, just bursting through that fucking khaki drawers. Oh, I'm so raw right now. Speaking about Dick of Death.
Medic!
And of course, bear in mind, of course, Pink's conjugal visitor, listening to the show, is that Ramage mentions the time that Mr. Pink was up to his nuts and guts when some bastard friends of his crawled into the room and stuck a finger up his arse while he was mid-stroke.
Hey, that's best friends if you ask me.
Best
That's
friends.
Best friends.
Best
I'd
friends.
be pushing backwards.
Did you hear this from me at all? No. So, for those of you who haven't heard this story, if I give you a brief detail.
Hold on. Quickly, can I interject that I wasn't up to my nuts and guts because if you remember, and you can't say who it was that was in the bed,
No.
I did not give that the fucking Dick of Death by any fucking stretch of anyone's imagination.
You were, well, something was getting dicked because the hips were going like a fucking fiddler's elbow. So, Mr. Pink was well, clearly wasn't mid-stroke, but you know, he was doing the dance. And maybe some vigorous rubbing, who knows? But two men, myself and somebody else,
I was at the sooty and sweeping is what I was doing.
Commando crawled into the room and were faced upon by a swinging set of balls and a bare arsehole. So initially it was a case of go up and just give the balls a little tickle. Just a little tickle, you know, just put them on the floor. But now you imagine, Maynard, if you're mid-stroke and you're on your hands and knees, you're mid-stroke, and someone's sticking your balls. You're going, oh, you bastard again! You're thrusting for, oh, you, harder! He's fucking... So, I mean, and of course, he's trying to kick backwards. He's trying to kick us in the teeth because we're on the floor. Tickling his balls, you know, as you would do. But you're trying to kick the people on the floor subtly without letting your dancing partner know that there's men on the floor while I'm trying to get my hold here. And, you know, you're kicking them. So eventually get to the point where it's like, fuck it, we're not getting the reaction that we need here. So it was a licking a finger and then... Bang! Right in the shit pipe. Up to the second knuckle. Boom! Here's this.
Take your watch off.
You've never seen a 6'4" man have vertical stance quicker in your fucking life, honestly. And so the two men on the floor.
Not at all. I was pushing back like a fucking goat at a fucking cliff edge. Talking about.
The two men on the floor took to their heels, chased by a large naked man with a pillow clutched to his genitals. You fucking! He's standing at the top of the stairs, balls covered by, dignity covered by a pillow. And unbeknown to him, though, another friend who was waiting nearby waved the pillow away. And said large pink gentleman was completely bollock naked at the top of the stairs.
Did it have a balaclava on as well?
It had a balaclava on too, aye.
Yeah, I
That
tell
was
you,
the lady that I was in bed with, and I use the term lady very loosely. That then, unbeknownst to me, when I was sleeping, now I woke up in the morning and I was
Gathered
like,
his
"What in the
seed."
name of the fuck? We're talking about pishy beds," but I'm like, "The fuck!" It looked as if she'd had a colonic irrigation
Oh,
in the middle
Jesus
of the night with
Christ.
some fucking creosote, and I was like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it turns out I was like thinking, Jesus wept. She had like some kind of mysterious hysterectomy of fucking pus in the middle of the night. And what it was that she'd taken a large double vodka and coke to bed and spilt it fucking everywhere.
Could you imagine holding a glass and
in the morning
you're getting
thinking, what
banged?
the fuck?
Well, I mean, let's face it. If you're holding a glass of vodka and lying down and you're trying to keep it level while a fucking 6'4" monster's giving you the hot cock, and eyes up, the glass is going fucking everywhere.
I tell you, you might be in a bit of trouble here, Big Scotty. I tell you, there's, and am I right? There's men out there and people out there in trouble for touching up a slight touch of a titty,
Hashtag.
and you're out here fingering bum holes.
Mr. Pink
You're out here
hashtag,
fingering bum holes.
Mr. Pink hashtag me too.
Nah, this is called hashtag me and ah. You wait till it all comes out. There's gonna
Me
be
and ah.
there's gonna be people in that chat room. Oh, it happened to me as well. I'm telling you, me and ah.
Obviously,
I'll tell you what.
This is
you
purely a
just
story
speak to
for.
hot I was just going to say, speak to hot sauce, because as he knows, if he's seen Scott's fingers, it wouldn't be me 2, he'd be me 3.
Think like a wizard's cough afterwards.
Speaking of hysterectomies, my mom's got no luck, yeah.
Oh, what? What? Why were we transitioning to your ma getting raked out? What's going on here?
She got a hysterical rectum. I know, I was at school. No, she got a hysterical rectum. NDD was supposed to look after us, but he didn't. He couldn't handle the stress.
Oh, really? Okay.
So she got him, and 2 days later, she won a prom and a raffle. So
Did
she got no luck.
She didn't, did she? She got the puns raked out, man. Are you looking confused?
What?
She got the puns raked
She's
out.
missing a trick there. She could rent out her puddings down there as a fucking car parking space in Aberdeen. Quite lucrative.
They were ruined after Chuckles was born because me and my sister were through the sunroof.
Were you really? Because Chuckles had a big head.
No,
Like, I saw photographs of that boy as a bear, and holy fuck, that was a cranium and a half.
Maynard, as NDD would tell you, 6 bottles of SMA Gold Top milk a night.
It's just,
It's a good thing I'm not getting lifts on him, mate.
no, exactly. You look at photographs of young Chuckles, and it's like,
Oh, he's
like
got
looking
the
at.
pimp ring. He's got the pimp fucking the fucking weird pimp ring in the finger. There's a photo of him at stairs roaring and greeting. I'll see if I can find it.
Go and find it.
It's the best photo ever.
But there's a picture of him that I saw one time, I think, on, it might have been in here before, actually, it might have been, was
Yeah.
of, in fact, no, it was at his old flat, I think it was, and a picture of him, the body of like a 6-year-old boy, but with the head of a 40-year-old Peter Kay. I was like, what the fuck is that? Are you wearing a mask?
What memory, Lurch? Was it not your sister that used to take a shit in the shower?
Oh no, she had the waffle stomp one doing, but then there was another time as well where she had the waffle stomp a Taldy doing the.
What kind of people am I around here? Fucking, you're fingering bum holes. You've got a sister that's fucking shits in the shower. What?
Oh, my sister's.
I just love the perpetual confusion from me. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here?
She had a shit once she was in a travel lot, right? So see when she used to go out with her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
She fucking loved when they went out for meals because they'd be like, "Oh, hiya, how are you?" Oh, and she'd be like, "It's my anniversary," and he'd be like, "What you on about?" It's good. I'm a zoologist. And then she would always say, "Donnie, he's a hairdresser," and he would start freaking out. Going, She was in a travel lodge with him. They were at a concert, and my sister loves Fitzcarraldo Fizzy Sweetie. That's where you take an eckie and stick it up your butt.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Apparently it works quicker.
Does it really? Fizzy sweet.
Fizzy
I'm thinking like a wambar or something like that.
Apparently she's like,
Refresher.
so you need to try a fizzy sweet or such because you stick an egg up your ass. It's fucking great.
There's so many viable show names for this episode so far. My God.
She's like, all the trannies and cheers love for them here. Oh. He was telling me, give somebody else a chance. I'm only cutting up dancing. I didn't fucking wonder.
Imagine if I pitched up with these folks. You want a fizzy sweet? Here's my refresher.
She's got a fucking £47 of fucking eckies up her ass because she's only cutting dancing.
Jesus Christ.
She was in a travel lodge once with them from the concert, and she liked to get Imodiumed up. It's like, if I'm going to a concert, I'll take Imodium.
To get bunged up.
Aye, so she's like, I'm screaming when I come home in the taxi.
Oh, no.
But they went back to a travel lodge, so she took like Duralax or whatever, and she had she says, this thing was about 44 inches. Right? And she couldn't get to flush it. Wash. Every time I flushed it, it just like waved at me. Right? So she said it was like a lighthouse on the rocks.
Oh, Jesus, wept.
So she said to Danny, she says, I can't get rid of this thing. And he says, well, here's a fucking bag, right? Obviously meaning smush it up. So she took it out and threw it into the bag and just like, right, feel like do it now. He's like, for fuck's sake! And she says, see that travel lodge windows, you can't get them open far enough to wing a job out the window.
Oh, for God's sake.
They were trying to open it to wing it out the window. She swung it out and it fucking stuck in the rafters. So we had to book it a day early. £27 I lost it on.
Oh.
£27 I think. That lavy's got day flush. She's also in the flat she's in now. She's every fucking house she goes into, I'm like, test you bend.
Oh, no.
So our new house that she's in, she bides in the skyscrapers in fucking King.
I'm sorry. My favourite part of this is just Maynard's perpetual disgust. It's just.
Oh, Maynard, you need to meet my sister. She just looks exactly like me with tits. Right?
Fucking hell.
So
It is, it's fucking gold.
the new fucking flat that she bides in, right? She goes, I was testing out the fucking plumbing, right? So naturally it did the go. So she's devised this thing. She calls it the Rachy Turbo Mop.
The Ragey Turbo Mop.
The Rachy.
Oh, the
Turbo Mop.
Rachy Turbo Mop. Okay.
I should be a fucking QVC with this thing.
Rachy Turbo Mop. Somebody take a note of these fucking great
Hello,
words.
I'm Rachy. Have you ever had a shite that doesn't go down the toilet? Well, try the Rachy Turbo Mop. It's a mop with a carrier bag attached, so you get a couple of punches and it goes, wah! And you hear it travelling to the building.
Well, I can tell you where I am. I'm out.
It's like my brother's house. My brother,
Oh, Jesus, man.
I would like it. You can't go to your relative's house and they hear shit.
Oh, I know.
Because
Aye.
it's cheap because you get saving bog roll.
Oh, aye.
So every time I used to go to Chuckles' house, I'd hear fucking hooving shite.
And he would buy the fancy rolls too.
Oh, I would save it. I would save his beast up for a fortnight if I was going there, Maynard, right? I went round once when you go a while, so he had like his bouncer clothes hanging up
In the bathroom.
in the lobby, kind of like the coat that you used
Yes,
to wear, with
aye.
the fucking weird headset piece.
Yes.
With the fucking the ear mic that had like fucking 3 fucking drills of tatties.
Oh,
inside
yes,
it. You look at it, and go, oh, look at that. You get a sniff.
Oh, get a wee taste.
It smells like damp shower water. So on there, it was obviously it'd been to the dry cleaners or whatever, so it was a metal coat hanger. So I'm like, fuck, that'll do. Boop, 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 boop.
Nice.
Smash this jobby to bits. Thingied it back up.
He did it, put his clothes back on the hanger.
Aye, and then like I was in there about a fortnight later, and he's like scratching his back. I used that coat hanger to smash up my jobby once. You fucking asshole!
Like his brother, one time we were out for a few beers, a few libations of an evening, and he said, "Oh, just crash at my place," because he lived in the heart of the city, of course. So just crash at my place, see if you get a taxi home, grand. So crashed out on his sofa in the morning, woke up before he did, went to his lavvy, and took. I mean, it was a thunderous thing. This thing came out with a pulse, a set of teeth. Honestly, this thing was ready to go away and attack Tokyo. This thing was just fucking an evil thing. And the smell was just. I don't know if it was maybe the greasy kebab from the night before or what it was, but you know when you get that oily kind of like, So dropped this thing, refused to flush it. I thought, I'll leave it there. Closed the bathroom window, came out the bathroom, left the bathroom door open, keys out, bye-bye, gone, and he's still in his bed. See, I got the most angry fucking phone call about an hour later, said, you bastard! I woke up, my house is fucking stinking!
He's got a cheek.
Rotten.
He's got a cheek because this is a fucker that has to ride side saddle in my lobbies when he comes out to any of my establishments, right? Because he's rotund.
He's a big loon.
If
Shit
you,
inside saddle.
like he's got right side because he's that big.
Well, because you can't
got right side
stay
saddle.
home when you're massive because, you know.
He's
The thing
got,
is, if you're shitting sideways,
he's got
that's not landing in the water. That's landing on land.
No, well,
Well, it could be, aye.
That has to be.
He have you ever like seen my brother's air before?
Once.
So it's like leg meat. It's like leg meat, and then for some reason he's got arse lips. His arse has got lips. So he's obviously got to peel his cunts apart. to
Oh,
get-
you're gonna fucking get us all in trouble. He hates me already. Don't give him more ammo for fuck's sake. Oh
Maynard and Pink, when I've heard the story of Hide the Jobby.
no.
Have you heard the story of Hide the
No.
Jobby? So this was a story that my sister told me that her flatmates used to play. It was called Hide the Jobby. So you'd hear shite and you'd hide it some way. And then when somebody found that shite, you wouldn't say anything. You would just hear shite and hide another one. So it was like back and forth, right? So they'd been playing Hide the Jobby for about 6 months. And this other guy's like, I still haven't found this Jobby. Why can I not smell it? And then one day, he's making toast. And he's peanut butter at the fridge. And it's a good fucking bit of butter that he's fucking been spreading his toast with. He's like, why is there brown specks in the butter? The guy, Tina shit, melted a heap of butter, covered it in a joy, molded it in a square bit back in the fridge.
Oh, I tell you something.
He's been buttering his toast for a fortnight with shitty fucking lure pack.
Someone's going home with fucking shirts full of busted up ribs if they did that to me. I'll tell you that for nothing. Fuck almighty. Have you seen the price of lure pack as well?
Oh, fucking
Can't
10
be
a
doing
kilo.
that.
What's all that about? Fucking cocaine's cheaper than that shit.
Fucking Jesus.
Fucking Pablo lure pack a bit.
Coach load of broken ribs.
My sister, when she used to stay with this guy that I worked with, they had a fan out and she moved out. And she said, I went and got pissed the night before and I spewed out of the stairs. And his Dyson was his pride and joy.
Oh.
So I hoovered it up.
No.
Right? And then she goes, I fucking, I didn't have the cutlery except one spoon. And then she goes, I went into his cupboard and I cut off a middle button on his shirt. My sister's a curse cunt when she fucking...
So it seems.
When she split up with fucking the boy, she was stunning with me, like writing out a battle plan. She goes, right, I've got a urine infection. I'll piss in his shampoo. I'll piss in a hand wash.
Jesus.
I'll piss in a kettle.
no.
I'll put fairy liquid in the washing machine. I'm like, you need to fucking chill the fuck out and put a
Holy
fucking
shit.
and have a fizzy sweetie or something.
That's some fatal attraction shit there.
Jeez,
Fucking
you're
hell.
right in the bones.
You don't fuck with my sister. She'll fuck your
Holy
shit right
moly.
up. She'll fucking...
Well, let's face it. She looks like you, Lurch. No one's going to be fucking her. You know?
She's got the same problem as me. She's like, why are all men mental? And I'm like, why are all women mental?
Do you know when they're together and they both get into cackling and laughing?
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember fucking, is it Pain and Pride? Not Pain and Pride. Remember from the Hercules film, Hell's Minions? There was the two, you know, the animated film. There
I
was
think
the
I know what you
two,
mean.
was it Pain and there was two minions, two demons, and they got together and fucking going away. That two there. That's them. When they get together, it's the funniest thing. But then they get into their own language. You see, because they're both so alike when they speak, and
Yeah.
they both go back and forth, and you're like, "What the fuck are they saying?" It's like, yes, that's the one.
That's pretty much it on a daily basis.
Maynard, we do have one more email I can give you for the Gulag, should you be so inclined. And it starts, this one's a bit embarrassing, but I was hoping that Maynard would show some compassion and allow me to go into the nothing to declare lane rather than through the Gulag checkpoint for an invasive cavity inspection.
Have you or have you ever been?
Basically, my auntie, my mother's sister, came round to a family gathering my parents had arranged. And this was the first time she was showing off her recent boob job. She wore a really low-cut top, and the puppies were barking right up at the letterbox. She gave me a big hug, and being quite tall, my face was inches away from her surgically enhanced plastic cavity. In my defence, I'm a 23-year-old heterosexual male, and the throbbing boner this gave me absolutely repulsed me afterwards. I had to make my excuses and leave the room to get myself sorted out, And I'm pretty sure my aunt knew exactly what was wrong, as she looked at me like I was some kind of fucking deviant. Nobody else clicked what was happening, from what I can tell, but for the rest of the night, my aunt stayed well away from me. And when she did look at me, it was like I was a dirty alley cat. Maynard, can I be excused from the gulag for having an unwitting stoner from being too close to our plastic fun bags? Lots of hate from the best John, better than that Millbank or Mackay bastards.
While you deliberate, can I tell you how racist
Hold on,
Mrs.
Maynard. Can I just interject? I've just gone and checked the POB, but Gary Glitter's still here, and he's here for another 10 years.
Brilliant. I might get my fucking LP's autograph now.
Handle him, Pink. Handle him. As you see
Well,
fit.
I was just going to say, so it's a tight squeeze down here, so consider that before sending any more fucking twats down here.
When you say handle him, obviously that doesn't mean like a quick wristy at the back of the fucking-
Exactly.
the back
Do
of the
you
tool
want
shed.
to touch? But so while you're deliberate, Maynard, my sister, she didn't realize she was being racist, but she was being racist. She had a Chinese boyfriend, and she didn't really ken he was Chinese.
Okay.
Well, she kind of half knew.
Okay.
So,
Now, when you say, okay, right, okay.
She said, I didn't
okay.
ken because his name is Gregory. She goes, what kind of fucking name is that? Right? Okay, I can see her point. But she said every time she would mark supper for him, she would hand him a pair of chopsticks.
Was-
Aye, so she made us. She said, I fucked up one night. I made him a bowl of soup and gave him chopsticks. She says, it's not a learning curve, though.
She didn't know he was. I mean, obviously, being Chinese, was he of Asian heritage or was he like just born in China? You know, maybe he was a
I think he was
Caucasian who was born in Asia and was.
I didn't
Classified
ask, 'cause
as Chinese, I know it's-
I was just kind of shocked by the hail. Oh, he's Chinese. He'll be able to use chopsticks. So he's getting out for every meal. Can you imagine it? You're getting a fucking steak dinner. Oh, Kenneth, I got her an air fryer for Christmas. The first thing she asked me, she goes, can I make mince and tatties in it?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Serious as fuck. And I'm like, I don't put goose. I want to try my mince and tatties.
Mince and tatties on an air fryer. Fucking wonderful. Holy moly.
Surely the penny would have dropped, though, because he would have made love like a Chinese meal. You know, small portions and many courses.
Well, she said he was. She said he kept asking, "Why is your fanny in sideways?" Because I'm great at playing a harmonica.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So going back to the best John there allegedly, Ramage in Charm says, I'm going to take a guess and say you're going in the gulag. So that's opinion so far from Maximum Damage Ramage. Princess Leia reminds us that it was Pain and Panic were the two demons that were Hell's minions.
Go ask Damage how many kills he's got.
I'm too scared.
Go ask him.
No, because last time I met him in the flesh, he was only like a kind of weedy teenager. Now he's a fucking fully trained killing machine.
The last time he come into the shop, I didn't even care. He'd been there for an hour.
Oh, really?
He was camouflaged.
He was hiding behind the steak pies.
He was a ghillie suit.
Butcher's ghillie suit, steak pies and ribs all over him.
He's just covered in the fucking bones of his enemies.
Go ask him.
Ramage, go and phone in. It's 01316180646. Phone in and tell us how many. What's your body count? No, we can't ask. That's cruel. We can't say that. You know,
We can't. He might get PTSD.
he might have PTSD from that. You see, you know. So for those of you who don't know what we're speaking about here, of course, Maximum Damage Ramage has been a friend of the show for many, many, many moons. He has, been.
He has grown up so well.
Hasn't he? When he
has grown up.
first got involved with the DHB back in the day, he was our historian. He knew all about the previous shows and the history of the show and stuff, and he was the one we referred back to. That was when he was a scrawny little teenage bastard, and he was no Damage Ramage back then, of course. But
that's
now
right.
he joined the military, and now he's a
bona fide killing machine.
an adult buff killing machine who's now called Maximum Damage Ramage. You see.
And just to show how inclusive we were, despite the fact that he's a tink from Kirkcaldy, we accepted him graciously.
We did indeed.
He
He
even
says
come to our karaoke night out.
he's saying sadly though that he can't phone in now because he's currently in Africa.
Oh,
Don't say a damn thing, Luke. I can see your brain, you know.
okay. I won't.
He's currently grabbing kids by their ankles and smashing off walls.
I'll
It's just your
guarantee he's
fucking
out drinking vodka and fucking rounding up bush cats, I can tell you that.
It's your fucking brun. Chippy. Rat, Chippy. Rat. Mummy Chappy.
You can't help yourself.
Sounds like fucking C3PO or something. What the fuck?
Chappy, you gotta be cool like Daddy. Oh, I hear you can't speak about fucking them though, can you?
Well, but who?
Ninja.
Ninja. Oh no, you can't. No. What were they called again? Was it
Die
Antwood? The group, the band, Die
Ninja and
Antwood.
Chappy.
Ninja and Chappie, right? Die Antwood were a band, South African or African, I'm not sure. African band.
I'm lost as fuck here. I'm like, what the fuck
He
is
was
going on?
both Caucasian. He's a gangster kind of rapper type dude. She's a kind of strange pixie demon thing who kind of like squeaky voiced. They do like a techno kind of rappy type.
I think I do know who you're on about here.
Yeah, so and they were in the film Chappie, you know, where there was a
They're
robot.
home Chappie, yeah.
Yes, the robot that had a soul allegedly, a bit like fucking
I'm a ninja.
Short Circuit, but not quite as cool.
Did they have a song, something like a butterfly or something?
They might have done, I believe. Yes, her voice is very squeaky and high
Yeah.
pitched, and I think Lord's looking for it now to give you a kind of sample. But yeah, Diet. So, but then I believe has he not been charged or he's been? Jesus Christ!
Here we go. I used to play this for Wayne because Wayne looked like fucking the boy ninja. He's like, stop playing that!
That's it.
I am your
That's the one.
butterfly.
That's the one.
I remember that.
Production! You gotta roll your R's, boys. Production!
I want to hear Lord's version, not the fucking song
Oh,
version.
wait, it's the best bit. I'm a ninja.
Right. I've got to kill it because we can only play so much music on this Twitch thing before we get fucking copyright struck.
I'm a ninja.
That's the one. Yes. So anyway, he was allegedly done for.
For rummage.
No, not Ramage. No.
Is that why he's in Africa?
Ninja was it some kind of like sexual misconduct or who knows?
He, like all the fucking weirdos in his film, his music videos he adopted, and they've all like started coming out.
I had a quick look online on the intranet down here in the old, and it turns out I think he's been fiddling with his own stepkids or something.
Oh, there you go. Okay, his adopted kids.
no,
Oh, wonderful.
no.
Oh, of course.
So why don't we
So
like?
I better go and get a fucking free cell down here because it sounds like he's heading this way.
Exactly.
Right, let's lighten things
Clear
up.
my box.
Let's lighten things up and talk about abortion.
Whoa. Okay. So before we do, Maynard, of course. I mean, I don't know what fate awaits our alleged best John for his behaviour. But what do you think?
So whose titties was he looking at?
Who's
Guys.
Whose tatars was he looking at?
His auntie's
His
tatas.
aunties.
His surgically enhanced auntie's tatas. And he got himself an unexpected boner.
So if it happens to us, because Coops' titties eyes look at us now, they're surgically enhanced.
My dingling has never twitched near that woman.
I bet she's so glad she got him surgically enhanced because she's no longer catching her toe ring, her nipple ring.
I wonder how much meat they scooped out to get that things in the size.
Apparently, she was able to get an extra bag on the flight back home.
Oh. Thing is, that's wild because you lot see Coops quite regularly.
Yes.
Like, I won't see Coops for like 5 or 6 years at a time or something like that. So I see it, I'm like, who the fuck's that? But then I hear the voice, I'm like, oh, okay. Huh?
You feel the voice.
You feel the voice,
Like,
yes.
that's bizarre. But yeah, good on her. Good on her.
Would you throw a sausage, Maynard?
Calm yourself, lad. Calm yourself.
Would you
lad.
throw a length?
No. Calm
No.
yourself, lad. She's a nice lady.
She's a lovely
Calm
lady,
yourself.
you know?
Calm yourself.
Respect her, love her. She's,
Exactly.
She's like
exactly.
family to us, you
She's
know?
cleaned herself up nowadays. She's not,
Listen,
not carrying on. I don't mean that way, but she's not.
Maynard has got more class than to follow my footsteps.
I can't.
Lorgie, weren't you
I know,
recently
right.
horrifying poor Coops?
Tess was around here one night for a fucking Wednesday feed night with Claire, and I started playing that clips, and you've never seen a more horrified woman in your life. She was in my living room with fucking 3 cushions stuffed in her leg. I don't want to hear it. Over the top of my head. I go, but just listen to this bit. Just listen to this bit.
That poor woman, honestly, man. What did we do? What did we do? What have we done with our lives, honestly?
It's fucking madness.
What is this show? So, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Maynard, I
Maynard,
apologise.
Maynard, a quick question for you. Maynard, did you hear the Coops on the FA Cup the other week?
No.
Did you not hear about this? No.
No.
So, a couple of pranksters
Oh, yes.
taped
Yeah,
their
I
phone
know what you
behind the
mean.
set on the sports scene set. So of course there's Gary Lineker. Oh yes, what a great game today. And then there's all that big sex noises in the background. They rang it. Fucking genius that is. Holy moly.
It was absolute class. To be fair, though, the recordings weren't quite as genuine as the Coops recordings, but they were a decent attempt.
Oh yes, exactly.
I'm only, my male prowess wouldn't like to say it was any better. Obviously,
no, God, no.
Could you imagine the hashtags?
Oh Jesus,
For that?
Fucking hell.
I'm glad she's not found feminism.
no. God Almighty, but how we haven't been cancelled yet is beyond me. So many.
Yes.
You need cunts to listen.
Loon, Ants Paps, Stoner.
Yeah, so you going in. I did have a good reason there, but I've been derailed about 45 times. You actually weren't going to go in, but you can blame Pink for that. So
Okay, hammer's down.
He's kept on derailing it, so yeah, you're in.
Excellent. Folks, I think we can call maybe.
tell you
an
what,
end.
we can free up some space. There he is. He's up there.
I think we can call an end to tonight's proceedings. Before we do, though, I want to shout out to some of our supporters we've had.
Hello.
To this. In January, of course, we have the coffee where you buy us a coffee. You go to this link and you can buy us a coffee. Donate to the show, basically. It's like a Patreon type thing, but it's just you can subscribe for a monthly fee or you can just donate wherever you have lying spare. And this month's supporters have been amazing for January. We've got...
Ooh, I've got some bad news to follow off this. But
Oh, have you? Okay, well, we've got the Mad Dog, first of all, by the way. Mad Dog, thank you so much for your donation, of course. And Lewis Donald, who's made several donations to the show in January. He's amazing. He's been a long-time supporter of the show. Andy Brown, who plays monthly. Tom, who plays monthly. Dean Mays, who plays monthly. Gail Porter, of course, our wonderful Gail Porter, has donated to the show. Guys, thank you so much. And, of course, folks, if you want to help us out, go to ko-fi.com/Doghouse Scott, and that you can help us obviously cover our fees and buy us the occasional beer if need be as well too, or buy us a coffee.
Hey, listen, fuck getting you lot coffees. How about they fucking donate me a Raquel Welch poster and a fucking rock hammer, for fuck's sake?
Folks, if you want to buy Pink a bottle and a hammer and a nudie mag for the gulag, I'm sure Maynard will let it slide through the checkpoints.
Get busy living or get busy trying. That was my Morgan Freeman voice. I bet you thought he was in a room.
That was wonderful, that fucking hell. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all our supporters for January. Much
was that even
appreciated.
Morgan Freeman?
I don't fucking know.
Shut your eyes, Maynard.
Get busy living.
And I'll tell you what, if a magazine turns up with fucking hot sauce on the front cover, I'm going to fucking kick up fuck.
Lurchy, anyone you want to say hello to or goodbye to or anything you want to promote before we go? Or what's your bad news, sorry?
So, remember how I said I started Lurch merch to get me ready for selling pods?
Yes.
So, until the start of February, you better buy t-shirts if you're wanting them.
Oh.
Because they're going away.
Oh no, what's happened?
It's about to become the pie shop.
The pie shop. So Lurch merch is going away and we're getting the pie shop instead?
Yes.
Oh shit, okay.
But if I can figure out how to make it work where I can hide the t-shirts until we get some sort of politically correct shows under our belt.
Oh, right.
There might be like a password link where you can log in and buy t-shirts there.
Okay.
But
so
it's just about to become the Tilly Butcher website.
Okay. So what's going to happen to the URL
It's
Lurch
still
merch?
called Lurch merch. I need to get rid of that microphone in case folks think things, but but no, it's just going to become the pie empire is going up live soon. All the pies.
So basically what we need to do is create a new site then for putting merchandise onto.
T-shirts and shit, yeah.
Yes.
I might be able to still do it through that site. I think there's a place where you can hear like a VIP section, but I can't be fucked. So if you're wanting a t-shirt,
get it now while the one's good.
I buy it fucking now, because I've got a fucking stack of them covered in cat hair upstairs.
Well,
I need to use cunts who bought big lures. I can't have you a t-shirt, but can I use cunts that are going, oh, why don't I buy it, but use dinner?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Fucking, can how much it cost me to feed this cunts? Fucking £44 cost me to run this fucking show. Can I price electricity nowadays? You shower up cunts. Fucking objects.
So, of course, like I said, folks, if you want to support the show, visit lurchmerch.co.uk while you still can to get some merchandise, some t-shirts. Go to coffee.com/Doghouse
I'm not in a
Scott.
closing doing sale, so you can fucking wise up if you think I'm in a closing doing sale. It'll be a case of buy it now.
You're
fuck you.
Paying the full whack.
I'll sell these at the next live show.
Maynard.
I'm still laughing at that. Get busy living or get busy dying.
Andy Dufresne got raped that night. The sisters wouldn't leave him alone.
We need to remake Driving Miss Daisy, but
Oh
have Lurch
my
in there
God.
instead. That'd be fucking amazing.
Can we film our own trailer of
Sorry, Miss Daisy.
And they put up a hell of a fight with the sisters, but
The Green Mile starring Lurch Monster.
we're
the
gonna
lad on balls.
we're gonna film like a highlight reel of Lurchy playing all these roles.
He was but in my ear. That's his name. I was trying to channel the whole. Can like when this Percy stomps on the mouse and he's going, "You fucking bastard!" But that's the voice that kept coming out. I'm like, that's Nick Cajun.
DD, no.
I'm like,
It's
that's,
not Cajun.
Nick Cajun.
No.
You fucking sick bastard! Give it your balls quick. But it's not too late. John Coffey, you gonna take this mouse back to life now?
Jesus Christ.
Be careful there, Tom. I know you got pisser problems. Just leave him. He's helping me.
Maynard! It's been good seeing you again while you're losing your ties. Thank you for being on tonight's show.
It's been good.
Mr. Pink, of course, it's been great hearing you from your good self. Hopefully you don't get hopefully you don't face
It's okay, John.
hopefully you don't face
We're gonna
any
take you upstairs.
repercussions
That woman, she got the devil inside her.
for being on the
Tom,
show.
hold on. Can we just? I've just got the sin bin open, and
Oh.
what we're doing is we're putting fucking Lurch's impressions straight in that fucker. Fuck me.
Holy moly.
Hey, it's the fuck that I can mind the lines.
I know I'm
It's
impressed.
minding the lines, but it's like reading the autism. It's reading in the heat, and then the voices. I'm like, wait, you need to pick one. Pick a lane.
Like I lean and stick to it. Folks,
I'm gonna try and do Samuel L. Jackson next week.
oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Oh,
Does he look like a bitch?
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking plane.
If Messiah's
I've often
Marcellus
wondered what
Wallace
Samuel L.
misses his
Jackson
feet.
would sound if he'd been born in India. That'll be interesting.
No, Mr. Pink, thank you for being on tonight's show. Hopefully you don't get face any repercussions for being out of the gulag and
Please
sorry,
come again.
at the back of the gulag with the Nokia.
Which wallet? The one that says bad motherfucker.
Folks, folks in the chat
We're all
room,
gonna be cool, like
thank you.
Bouncy is cool.
Thank you for watching the show live. It's been amazing.
We're gonna be some motherfucking cool bitches.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Come on,
Toodaloo, motherfuckers. Toodaloo. Holy moly.
It's the wallet that says bad motherfucker.